And what is up? Good afternoon. Hope you are all having an absolutely fantastic Saturday. So on this afternoon's live stream, we are very far behind in terms of this Battlerealm homecoming event. I've yet to do like more than any path in one chapter, so it's going to be a bit of a marathon stream today, where we just chill, we go through all this stuff as quickly as possible, while also having a bit of QA session, a bit of a banter with a chat. Like that's pretty much going to be this morning's stream. And then this evening, guys, we're going to jump back into Labyrinth, but considering there's only like 4 days left on this event, I wanted to make sure that I had it done 100% before going into Labyrinth. So I understand there has been a lot of delays on Path 6, but you know, stuff really does have to kind of align quite nicely to take the time out and the characters out of your main roster to, you know, do a Labyrinth path, you know, because my Star-Lord, I need an opportunity where I don't need to use him for Alliance War, and also where I don't need to do quests for a little while, you know, because the paths, they do take some time, especially this one. It's got like, I think this one has 20 bosses, it's either 19 or 20, might be 21, I'm not too sure. I think it's 19 or 20, like, it's quite a few, but a lot of them are fairly straightforward bosses for the most part. But obviously we have some major ball aches like Agent Venom and Spider-Man, so yeah, we're gonna have to see how we get on. Thank you very much, Ultron. Let's have a shout out, guys, to Backzoominator, Naeem, Enforcer, Cola Nis, John, Kevin, that guy Devin, Haroon, Alan, Tommy, Muller, Connor, and Sean. Thank you for being some of the earliest people to the stream today. Hope you're all doing well. I got Hulkbuster as my second 5-star. Oh no, Ollie. Dude, feels bad, man. Guys, can we have some hashtag whale emoji? Well, let's just have some whale emojis in the chat for the blubberiest whale of the day. Damn. Can't believe that, guys. We've been streaming for 2 minutes and already Mystery Potato has dropped a $10 super chat, guys. We already have a blubberiest whale 100% confirmed, guys. Oh, I missed the copy and paste there. There we go. Let's get him up at the top. And there we go, $10. Mystery Potato. Dude, thank you so much for the super chats. Or Potato. Yeah, I shouldn't say dude, man, because you're a potato, and it is a mystery as to who you are. But thank you very much for all the support on the channel, my friend. Really do appreciate it. Opened 2 Iceman crystals and got Magneto and Mordo. Magneto, not so great. Mordo, that wasn't too bad, though. But, yeah, I understand, you know. I mean, you didn't... I think you got one of the best misses there. But obviously, you know, if you go for Iceman Crystal, you kind of do want Iceman. But it's a little bit better than some people who have picked up, like, an Iron Patriot and a Spider-Gwen, like my boy Joey. So, it's alright. It's alright. But obviously, you know, even when you get something, like, fairly decent from a featured hero crystal, you're like, oh, well, it's hard to be, like, super happy with it when you've just paid, like, 5,000 extra shards for it. You're like, oh, that's, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Did Master, yeah, I should have done Master Mode, like, I usually do it all, like, in the first, like, week or two, but I've just been, I don't really know what the reason was, to be honest. I feel like I got a bit distracted with, just friends over the last few months coming back, well, over the last month coming back from university and just events and nights out and parties and stuff, so, yeah, this has kind of taken a bit of a back seat in my agenda. It's happening tonight, Ravi, after we've done this 100%, man. We're gonna jump into the Spider-Man path. I think after this live stream, I'm probably gonna drop an Odin's for the Spider-Man path, because I don't feel like I have enough units at the moment, and my stash is really depleted after the previous run. So yeah, I'm probably gonna drop another Odin's. Well, I'm definitely gonna need to drop at least one more Odin's to 100% it. It's probably gonna be like 3 more total, but yeah. It needs to be done. Like, we just need to get it done, get out of the way. Like, we pretty much got all the finance for that stuff covered from Super Chats yesterday. It was an insane day in terms of Super Chats. So, we're pretty good for that stuff. Right, let's give it... let's get the old parry. Laying on this Nightcrawler. And I think he's going to go down with the bleeds there. We can just hit him a little bit, get him down a little bit quicker. Can I do a video without a Scarlet Witch? We haven't used Scarlet Witch in a video in probably about, like, five months-ish? Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a very valid criticism about 5 months ago. But, yeah, that's very relevant now, Antonio. Hey, what is up, Richie V? Dude, I did not get a chance to thank you in person for the super chat, man, at the end of yesterday's stream. I'm so sorry that I missed it, dude. Literally, I think it's about 5-10 seconds after I hit that stop stream button, man. I saw it pop up in chat, and I was like, damn, my boy Richie, like, he's getting fierce back into the fray. I thought you had gone off for the evening. But, dude, massive thank you for that final super chat yesterday, dude. Really did appreciate it. Hey, what is up, Pessy? A pleasure to see you today. Please attempt Juggernaut today. We're doing the Spider-Man path first, Ravi, so it's not going to be Juggernaut yet, my boy. We've already promised on that one. The Juggernaut path is going to be the magical climax of Labyrinth, but the Spider-Man path, you know, we did a Twitter poll a couple of days ago, and it was decided there that that was the path that we do next. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, that one, actually, but both of the paths, like, they have some really, really annoying bosses in, so we're just going to have to see how it goes, really. Let's get the parry and Electros down. I think we need to do this map. Is it one more time? Yeah, I have literally not done any secondary runs of any of these maps. Right, let's smash that replay button for sure. Seen a friend of mine got on dupe Luke Cage from his Iceman crystals. Damn, Zach! That is some feels bad man luck right there. I think that's probably one of the worst scenarios. I think I'd rather have Iron Patriot and Spider-Gwen than, like, double Luke Cage. So yeah, damn, feels bad, man. That's horrible news. But it's so weird because so many people are opening Iceman crystals, so we're really seeing the entire spectrum of luck. People are getting insane luck, and people are getting absolutely shat on for the most part. Hey, what is up, Molly, Louise? Pleasure to see you both in chat. How many units have I spent in LoL at this moment? How many is it? It's been, like, for my 4 runs that I've done, the most expensive run that I've done overall was the Ultron and Abomination path, where I had to do, like, Magneto, Venom Paul 90, Cyclops, and Ultron. Again, like, that one was, like, a really, really big pain in the butt. That one was my most expensive so far, and that was 7,600 units. But mainly that was, like, Abomination and Guillotine costing so much, because I had to do it with, you know, my 4-star Ultron, because that's the only option I had. So, yeah, that was probably the most expensive one. But apart from that, every other run that I've done has come in at under 6,000 units. Except for my first run, but my first run was done, like, pre the Labyrinth of Legends nerf, and that one cost me about 10k units, but now I could probably do that run, especially with the skill that I have, in, like, 2,000 units. Like, it'd be a fraction of the cost, but that's just because, yeah, if I waited, I would have saved quite a bit there, but it's alright. What's it? I get the Super Chat money, kind of, like, at the end of every month. At the end of, what was it? It's like a month and a bit delay. So, like, any money that I get this month arrives in my, what is it, September paycheck? So, yeah, like, I get my June paycheck, kind of in, what is it, like, 3 days' time? So, yeah, it takes a while to kind of come through via Super Chat, but it's alright, like, it's all good. Like, I'm in a fairly, like, decent standing at the moment. You know, we've been working extremely hard for the start of this year. The channel has been growing rapidly. Like, we've had some very, very good brand deals as well come through. So, yeah, it ain't going too bad. Like, your boy's, he's got enough money to have a good time and pay for, what is it, New York Comic-Con as well. Really looking forward to that. Need to get that trip booked. And I'm actually really tempted, because me and Graphics, we were talking the other day about going to, potentially, like, flying out straight from New York to Texas after, and spending, like, a few days there. So, yeah, I don't know, we might do that, and have maybe, like, a Texas MCOC meetup after the New York one. But I feel like the initial plan before I start getting stuff planned for New York is we need, like, Kabam to make their New York Comic-Con announcement, if they're coming or not, and then, like, announce kind of, like, their schedule and what they're planning and any events, so that I can plan with other YouTubers, kind of the community stuff that we're doing around that, and then, yeah, like, figure out kind of all timings and days and stuff, and we'll get something sorted. How many more paths in LoL? We have 2 more to go. We're getting quite close. I'm gonna be at New York Comic Con all days, Mike. So yeah, I've got the full weekend press pass, my friend. So every single day I will have a presence at Comic Con. for at least a few hours. So there will be opportunity to, you know, if you want to hang out, you know, I'll definitely be knocking about. Yes, Mike, old days, man. I'll definitely be there Saturday. Like, just I'll probably be posting like my whereabouts to Facebook and Twitter. Or maybe if there's really, really good Wi-Fi, which I kind of doubt there'll be really good Wi-Fi, but if for whatever reason there is really good Wi-Fi, I'll try and get like maybe a live stream going, kind of going around different stalls and giving you guys a bit of a tour of New York Comic Con, but we'll see what's up. Okay, let's get the parry down. I really want to go to San Diego Comic Con next year as well. Like, that looks so much fun. So I'm gonna try and get my pass for that. I didn't go this year just due to the fact, what was the main reason I didn't go? Just because like nobody else is really going from the MCOC community at the start of the year, and Marvel Champions announced that they are pulling out. So it's like, we'll just focus on New York, and I'll have a bit of a recreational trip to California. And that was a great time. Like, the meetup we did in Long Beach, man, honestly, one of the best days I've ever had. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare for that, Mike. It's probably gonna be quite terrible Wi-Fi. But you know, the reason I say that there might be good Wi-Fi potentially to access on a press pass or something is because they did have like a live stream going on last year from the event, like a Marvel official one. Like, the live stream was so dead though. But like Marvel official on their main YouTube channel where they have millions of subscribers, it had like 300 viewers. So yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. You know, they just need to get your boy Seatin on there, and I'm telling you guys, that'll double the views. We'll be at least 600. I think the problem is, like, with a lot of the Marvel official live streams, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the figureheads from Marvel that appear on camera, they just, I just feel like they often come across like they are selling you everything. Like, they don't come across like they're there for banter, they're for a good time. It's just like, hey guys, look at this product. Wow, we got some new Funko toys. These Funko toys are made in this location and this location. What's this? Marvel Puzzle Quest has a new update where you can get Iron Man little bubbles and Captain America ones now. Wow, guys, it's great. Buy it on the Google Play Store. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I've watched like a few of their videos in the Marvel Weekly Roundups, but it's always just selling a lot of stuff instead of having like good banter, kind of creating a good rapport and building a community around that stuff. But hey, I don't know, that's just my perspective as an outsider. Just did a Path and Labyrinth of Legends, got the 5-star Iceman and a Mutant Awakening gem. Oh man, I'd go for it, X-Tripper. Unless you want to go for like, what is it? Unless you want to save up all your shots to gamble for Archangel, then maybe. Sigh, I still need 2 Stony Cores to finish Masteries. You can do it, Nicole. Get in the arena, get doing a little bit of grinding, and get it done. I believe in you, my friend, for sure. Hey, Richie V, dude, you are being crazy generous with the super chats recently, my man. Thank you so much. Guys, can we get some whales in chat for your boy Richie? Even dropping even more coins to help with the New York Comic Con fund. Like, it's gonna be such a sick trip. Like, oh man, I'm so incredibly excited just to meet everyone, man, and just hang out. And oh, honestly, like, Long Beach MCOC meetup was bliss for me, and New York Comic Con is going to be like that, but like times 10. It's honestly going to be so absurd. But yeah, massive shout out to the confirmed blubberiest whale of the day, your boy Richie V. Has anybody done LOL with a rank 4 Guillotine? No, they haven't. She's not really a great option for LOL, just because Guillotine's very good for short bursty fights when you can accrue the souls quite quickly, because it's all based on like percentage health that you remove from the enemy. So in long fights, like, her damage gets really gimped and she just doesn't become a great option. Like, she'd work, you could eventually get the bosses down, but like, you know, there are much better characters to use rather than a rank 4 Guillotine. But Guillotine's good, like, even a rank 4, she's probably good for fighting anything, even with a few 100,000. But when you get to like 1 million plus, like, it's just a little bit too much. You're not going to be able to get the souls fast enough. And there aren't really any characters aside from X23 that, yeah, kind of warrant the reverse regeneration. You know, it'd be a lot bit of a boost on magic, but again, you'd only get like 1 off before you ran out of souls. come to Australia. I'll pay for your trip. Damn, Tim. If that is a legitimate offer, dude, and you are the biggest, blubberiest Australian whale out there, I genuinely might be interested in taking that up. You know, if I'm getting a trip paid to Australia, you know, I feel like that's an opportunity that would, you know, I would be a fool to pass up on, for sure. So I don't know, man. Like, if that's legit, man, hit me up on email. Like, give me some more details. I'm certainly, yeah, I'd be pretty game for that, to be honest. I would love to have Dr. X in the game. Who's Dr. X? There are quite a few doctors in the Marvel Universe. I don't think I know Dr. X, though. What's he from? Do you think Goblin and Doc Ock will be OP? Yeah, I feel like both of the characters are going to be very, very good and have their uses. But I have this theory that Green Goblin is going to be a very, very BS defender. Like, I feel like he's just going to be complete, like, garbage to fight if I kind of understand his abilities correctly. And I think Doc Ock is just going to be, like, the most amazing god-tier attacker. But, again, it depends. Like, I can't say anything for certain until I've seen the abilities. And actual numeric values and how the characters kind of work. So yeah, we still need to see the gameplay video before I can make judgment, but initially based off the abilities, like Doc Ock has really, really strong potential with the stuff that he has to be like a god tier champion, but we'll see what's up. Oh man, it sounds like a good offer, Tim. But yeah, man, like, I'd potentially be game for that at some point. But, yeah, hit me up on email, man. Give me the details. And let's start a little bit of a conversation. I'd love to, yeah, I'd love to visit Australia. It's definitely one of the places on my, what is it, bucket list. So it'd be very, very cool. Mean Professor X. That's it. Oh, Professor X. That makes, yeah, of course I know who Professor X is. Yeah, okay, wonderful. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, guys. Professor X, I'd like to see him, yeah, just kind of like throwing around like a load of psychic stuff. That would be super, super sweet. Just like chilling in his wheelchair, kind of like, you know, throwing out all this crazy energy stuff. I think that would be very, very cool. I took unduped Dormammu to rank 4 instead of Miles. I can always take up Miles next week. Thoughts? I mean, Dormammu, like, he's a character that is a very good rank 4 option, so I wouldn't say it was a bad choice. But for a lot of rank ups in the game at the moment, I think ever since 12.0, we're very much in a state where there isn't always, like, a definitive rank up option. It kind of depends what you need, you know? What kind of you're lacking in your roster. But yeah, if you're lacking an immunities champion with good power control, well, you now have one in the form of a rank 4 Dormammu. Your country's former prison continent. Oh gosh, you know, we don't want to talk about the England like 200 years ago. They were getting up to all sorts of shit, man. Gosh, I mean, the British Empire, guys. I want to apologize on behalf of like my great granddad. That dude was an asshole, man. He was just going everywhere, like and fighting and imprisoning people and stuff. Like, just want to say, like, I'm not about that life, guys. Like, I'm not coming to your countries to overrule them. Just want to, like, you know, get some alcohol in me and have a good time, really. That's it for the most part. But yeah, man, I don't know. History is, I find history, I think there's a video that's, like, on YouTube. I think it's, like, the history of the world in 20 minutes. Or, like, the entire history of the world. But it's such an interesting video. It just goes such a fast pace. But it's just crazy, like, you know, how many, like, empires have risen and fallen, and who's invaded who, and had beef with who, just throughout the entire course of history. I don't know, I find that stuff quite fascinating and interesting. But basically, at some point, guys, like, all our ancestors have been assholes in one way or another. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know, as Bruce Almighty would say. Like, it was a weird time, man. It was a very weird time. Oh, Molly. Yeah, I feel that like that. The Queen, though, she's a national treasure. I feel like if you're ever having like a bad day, just Google like the Queen smiling, and you'll feel a little bit better about life. But most of the time, she just has, you know, this iron face. There's actually quite a nice video around the time of, you know, the Manchester attacks, where the Queen was visiting some of the victims, and kind of just talking to them, and it was such like a sweet video to watch. I remember like seeing it pop up on my Facebook feed, but Queen, man, she's our G. Like we gotta love the Queen, man. Like we gotta hail her. God save the Queen and all that stuff. Hey, what is up, Zaref? Hope you're doing well. I'm not an asshole sometimes. I feel that. Edwin, I still need to get your account sorted, man. I remembered it, like, while I was driving back to mine this morning. I was like, damn, I need to unban my boy Edwin, because apparently somebody mistakenly slapped the ban hammer on you. So I'm going to get around to it, my friend. But yeah, chuck me a tweet, like, right after I finish live streaming, and just be like, hey, dude, remove me from the list, and I'll get it sorted, my man. Hey, Seatin, it's my brother's birthday today. Is it okay to give him a shout-out? Yeah, sure thing, man. Shout-out to Extreme Crisis's brother, Chris. Dude, happy birthday, man. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Get everything that you desire. What's my outlook on Angela? I think she's quite cool. She's a very hard-hitting champion. I like the design of Angela a lot. I think she's very, very fun to play. But... you know, in terms of, like, her viability and stuff, and how she compares to other Cosmics, she is less desired Hyperion. Like, Hyperion, at the end of the day, he's too good. Like, that's his problem. You know, he just does more damage than Angela, and also has the poison immunity. So there aren't many scenarios, I guess, where you play, like, an Angela over a Hyperion. But, you know, she's fun. She's fun. And at the end of the day, sometimes that's enough for certain challenges and scenarios where you want to play a character. Hey, not too bad. I don't know. I could... what? 5-star Angela comes... is it after Iceman? Yeah. I could go for 5-star Angela, but the problem is she's just, like, not really good enough. You know? I got Cosmic Awakening Gem, but she doesn't need to be awakened, so that's pretty pointless. I just need a really good Cosmic Champion to come out. Probably going to wait till the end of the year. Is Carnage able to do Realm of Legends? Any character can do Realm of Legends, my friend. You just have to be good at the game. But Carnage is not a suggested option because he's a very, very weak-hitting character. But one thing I hopefully tried to prove with my Realm of Legends Spider-Gwen run that we did, which is available on YouTube on demand, is that any character can do Realm of Legends, providing that you can play fairly decently. And bring a guillotine for the Realm of Legends Wolverine, or an Archangel, or something like that. It's gonna be this evening, Theo, and I'm going for the, what is it, the Spider-Man path next. So yeah, Spider-Man path, and then we are gonna do the Juggernaut path to kind of finish. But I've been, I'm actually quite excited for fighting, like, Rhino in Labyrinth of Legends, because I feel like I'm a pretty good Rhino fighter, generally speaking. Like, I was absolutely, like, rinsing Rhino in Alliance Quest this morning. Got, like, 177 combo. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see, you know, how I can make that work. But Rhino, I don't know, doesn't seem too bad in Labyrinth. Like, when I get around to him, I'm going to have both my Gwenpool and Star-Lord, so I'm not too sure who I'm going to use. I think actually considering the fight and building up the combo, I feel like Gwenpool actually might be a bit of a better option for myself when it comes to Labyrinth of Legends Rhino. But I don't know. I'll play about and, you know, with both of the characters and see how it is. Oh, damn, Ham. 7 Odins, man. Takes a while. What do you reckon the cheapest you can do, like, the Spider-Man and Juggernaut paths are, Ham? I'm interested to see your perspective on it. But yeah, what is it? Brutal DLX as well, guys. He's going to be in New York Comic Con. Fun fact of the day. What I think will be the cutoff for Cable, anything over 4.5 million should be fine. Yes, I did see Bobbin's Spider-Man Stark Enhanced 5-star Crystal. That opening was genuinely insane. Like, I've never seen so much insanity in one opening. Does anybody know? Any Brian Granters in the chat? What Brian is saving up his 5-star shards for at the moment? Like, is he gonna go for, like, Iceman or another champion, or what's he gunning for? I'm just trying to think. Has Brian got any champions to rank 4 yet? Yeah, he's got the Gwenpool to rank 4. Yeah, he has. He's got the Gwenpool. Has he got a second? I don't think he's got a second champion up though. But we'll see what's up. Oh no. Yeah, for Jane Foster, if you get very unlucky against her, or very lucky while playing her, she can be a real menace. Okay, we got one more path to do in Chapter 1. We better speed this up, boys. We need to start playing a little bit more rapid. He's leaning towards Stark Spidey. I think it's a pretty good option to go for, to be honest. Like, either Iceman or Stark Spidey, like, you know, they're very decent options. Saving to become the ultimate hoarder, or he might just be saving for like a new champion. Because yeah, he does like to kind of, well, he's doing something that's very, very good when it comes to like his 5 stars, and he's being very patient to see if like they're good, super good, if he wants to go for a feature gamble. Like when he went for Gwenpool in the second run, that was definitely like a really, really good decision to make. She was an exceptional champion to grab as a 5 star. So yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well, man. He's doing well. Brian said he will be opening 10k crystals, but he's got like 22k shards right now, right? I think, at least the last video I saw, I think it was 22k. So I was like, oh, if he's not popping them as soon as he has 10k, like, he's saving up for something. So yeah, I'm interested to see, for sure. But I always love watching featured hero crystal openings, especially the 5-star ones. So much fun to watch. Or X23 next week. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually, about the start of November. Potentially have an X23 in there. Oh, man, X23 would be a great 5-star to have. Plus, she doesn't need to be awakened, so we'll see what's up. Have I seen Spider-Man Homecoming? Yeah, we saw it on the first day, Ultron Prime, man. We saw it ages ago. I really, really enjoyed it. It was awesome. Very, very cool movie. But yeah, it feels like ages since that movie came out. It's only like a month ago, right? Barely that. It's like a lifetime ago, man. The days go so quickly. I finally defeat Realm of Legends Wind Soldier with 3-star Gwenpool. Congratulations on that, Xerath. Gwenpool's, she's pretty. If you're using a 3-star, I mean, Star-Lord's going to be better, but Gwenpool ain't too bad. Oh, man. X23 is a 5-star. That'd be sick if you get out to rank 4. Yeah. Who else is coming to the Crystal? Like, is it Miles Morales? Miles Morales, I think Kamala Khan's come in. I think She-Hulk's come in. God, I've forgotten the next batch, actually. See, who am I going to kill LOL Spider-Man with? I'm going to have to use my Star-Lord Prestigious Gamer. But ideally, I'd use another champion, but I got to do X23 in the same run. So I need to bring my Guillotine, so I need to bring my Star-Lord for it. And obviously, I imagine like when we are doing Spider-Man and Labyrinth, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't understand Labyrinth and the Enrage timer being like, oh, Seatin, why didn't you bring like Gwenpool or somebody else? And yeah, I'm just not gonna look at chat for all of Spider-Man because there are gonna be a lot of people. Like, that's pretty much the Labyrinth streams. A load of people come in, they start talking shit about Labyrinth when they don't know anything about it. Just fantastic, boys. Fantastic. But it shouldn't be too... it's going to take a lot of revives. I imagine it's probably going to take somewhere in the region of like 40, 50 revives, maybe even more. It's gonna be like the worst fight, I reckon. But we'll get it done eventually. Maybe even more than that, actually. We're going to have to see. Depends how well I play and how well I evade the special one. How do you get parry? You get units by the mastery cores and then unlock it in the utility tree. It's like one of the first points in there. Just at the bottom. Yeah, it's one of the first things. It's one of the... I guess it's the second thing you want to get in Marvel Contest of Champions with your units. You want to get evade first and then parry. There will be a lot of Sulk for sure, man. Very fun and very interactive. It's going to be like, I reckon it's going to be a 50-50 of me dying to like, failing like the special 1 evade, and then just dying to like evade in general. But I don't know, I might try and push him to the special 2 if that's at all possible. But I don't know, it's just going to be, it's going to be a pain, man, for sure. Hey, what is up, Ebony Falcon? Thank you very much. What do you need to get? 500 4-star shards on Arena. I did get 1.6 million on the last one and missed out. You generally need, like, it depends on the champion, really. Like, if it's a fairly hype one, it's around, like, 1.7, 1.8 million, maybe a little bit more. But if it's a rerunning champion that's quite old, then you can probably go 1.5. But a lot of people are going for that bracket nowadays. So yeah, generally speaking, unless it's a really, really terrible champion, if you want to be safe for that, you want to go, like, what is it? 1.92 million is probably a good place to go to be fairly safe. But yeah, it's kind of up to you, really. But yeah, 1.6 is always a little bit borderline. I wonder why you have that amount of units. Am I just saving for something, or is it for refills? Oh, we've got that amount of units for Labyrinth of Legends, dude. Gonna have to buy even more to finish it off. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've had the stack for a while. I brought the, what was it? There were some really good unit offers on the 4th of July. So I just kind of splashed out and pretty much got all of those. Because I was going to buy units anyway. But with that, I got like pretty much like 10k 5-star shards. 5-star Awakening Gem, which was another cosmic one, fairly worthless. We got the 4-star new Champion Crystal, where we got 4-star Yondu. So yeah, for units that I was already going to buy to get like all that bonus stuff, I was pretty damn happy with it, to be fair. Like the offer yesterday, though, that was ass. Like the T4 basic one for like 20 pounds. Like that was an absolute joke in the current state of the game. Maybe like a year and a bit ago, then that might have been like a okay offer. But T4 basics, you know, most people are getting, you know, if you're playing at endgame, you're getting anywhere, but depending on your luck, like 4 to 6 a week from various stuff. Mainly like alliance quests, like milestones and glory and crystals and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like to put like one of them up for 20, like it's just a bit ridiculous. Is my next LOL run the last path? No, it's not. We have 2 more paths to go still. Spider-Man and Juggernaut. And we're going to be starting on the Spider-Man one after we finished our Master Mode 100%. So yeah, that is the plan. But I need to start playing a little bit better and getting this done a little bit quicker. Hey, perfect luck there. I will take that for sure. Uma, dude, look at the tier list, my friend, on the channel. There's not a definitive, like, best champion in the game, but there are just champions that are pretty good. Depends on the scenario. It's not all around one of the best, though. Although, I don't know, maybe Star-Lord. But yeah, just look at that. Look up Seatin's tier list, patch 14.0, and that will give the answer to your questions as to, like, who are some of the best characters. Damn, just not getting these parries. Alright, let's go for a full 5 combo. Double risk it. Oh, beautiful there. It's so good just when you get like a rank 4 5-star champion that deals a lot of damage, just for like quickly getting stuff done and cutting through your opponents. Oh man, Gwenpool's ultimate bay. That's all good, Pedro. How many hours till LOL? Depends how fast we do this, really. Like, it might be, I think it's probably going to be like very roughly about 2 hours till we start Labyrinth, because I want to do this 100%, and that's going to take probably at least another hour, and then yeah, we'll get started. Right, let's have a look. This was the first Master Mode event that I completed 100%. Congratulations on that. I'd say in terms of difficulty, this is probably like, well, the last 2 months we've had really, really easy Master Mode events. This one was a little bit more difficult, but still not too much. Hey, what is up, my boy Killer? Dude, it's a pleasure to see you in chat today, my man. I hope you're doing well. Dude, it feels like it's been ages since I've seen you around the MCOC community, man. Hope all is well in the life of Killer, man. What you been up to, dude? Right. Let's get the 5 combo. And Moon Knight is down, boys. Scene got 5-star Iceman. I know. Well, it's not unbelievable. I mean, statistically, it's a 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chance. So I don't know. It's alright. It's an alright chance. But it was great to get the Iceman after missing out on like 5 features in a row before that. But not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Gwenpool replaced. I think Gwenpool is main bay, but like Spider-Gwen, she's still the girl, you know. She's still like the meme queen for sure. But both of the Gwens, man, they're great. I can appreciate them. Damn, all that slice and dice. See, what about Unawakened Archangel to rank 5? I probably wouldn't take Archangel to rank 5 unless he was awakened, personally. But if you can get him awakened, yeah, definitely take him up. Oh, damn, dude. I had no idea on that. Oh, that's insane, man. Dude, congratulations on your twin boys. 8 weeks early. Holy... Dude, I hope everything's alright with them, man, and stuff has been going well. Dude, you damn well know I'm going to be in New York Comic Con. Are you going to be attending as well? We've got, like, myself, Dave's going to be there. I think Brian's going to be there as well. So, yeah, man, I'll definitely be about. Dude, I'm so happy, like, if you're going to New York Comic Con, like, I can't wait to hang out, man. It's going to be a good time, for sure. Oh, man, that's good to hear that they're in good health, my friend. Like, that's phenomenal to read. Because 8 weeks early, man, that is significantly early for a couple of squids to pop out, man. So, that's good. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be such a great, like, it's so crazy that, like, all of these people that, you know, we've been playing this game with and just bantering with for, like, the last, like, year and a bit of my life. It's going to be all at this convention, and we can just, like, have a flippin' sick time, boys. Like, there will be so many memes. It's just gonna be a great time. Right, let's get that Ice Fist out. But yeah, dude, I hope everything's well, man. I'm looking forward to having a bit of a catch-up soon. Seeing his yellow jacket, undue good for any aspect of the game. He's alright for Alliance War Defense on, like, an unblockable SP1 if people, like, suck at evading, like, in the lower tiers. He hits quite hard as well. He's good for Alliance Quest boss killing. Like, if you need a good Dormammu killer, like, he's pretty decent for that. But yeah, the problem with Yellow Jacket is just that, for the most part, like, Hulk is a bit of a better option to use if you want, like, a high damage science champion, because of his stun and also immunity to poison. You know, he has a little bit more of a broadened use, in my opinion. So yeah, it kind of... Oh, actually, I should have used Iceman for this matchup. He would have maybe been a little bit better. Ah, well, it doesn't matter too much. Just wanted an excuse to play my Iceman again. Damn, now I've got Dave's Iceman song in my head. Such a good song, though. Playing like ass on this fight. Where's my ability to play gone? Right, let's fire that off. Boosh. We are sorted, boys. Yeah, I'm going to be meeting Brutal DLX, man. We're going to be in everybody at New York Comic Con. Very, very excited for it. Hey, what is up, Rip93 Ford? You still need 100% heroic. Dude, you better get moving, man. Like, we got 4 days left on this event. But guys, can we have some hashtag... Can we just have some... Well, I don't know why I'm saying hashtags anymore. It's just... It's a force of habit. Can we have some whales in chat for your boy Rip93, guys? Thank you very much for that. Right, I was surprised to see you use Gwenpool on, not to use Gwenpool on Jane Foster lol. After 5 hits, you can punch her into blocks. Yeah, I've seen that strategy killer of, like, just spamming, like, the heavy attack and stuff. Oh, I see what you mean by that. After 50 hits. Yeah. About reducing the defensive ability accuracy. Yeah, I could have potentially done that. I think Star-Lord was still probably the better option for that fight. We had some really, really good runs where we did some insane damage and managed to get, you know, over kind of 100 and a bit hits. So yeah, I think she worked quite well. But I did not know about that. If I had an Awakened Gwenpool as a 5-star, like, I would probably use her for pretty much every one of my runs in Labyrinth. Like, there's a lot of circumstances where she becomes incredibly useful. So yeah, she's a great option if you do have her and don't have a Star-Lord. Right, let's have a bit of a look. Which path do we want to take? I guess it doesn't really matter for the most part. We've got to do all of them. So let's go ahead and take this one. I feel like there's a lot of bleed immune in this map. Okay, we've been ambushed by a Cosmic Symbiote. Hey, what is up, Noons? Thank you very much, dude. I'm ready for the real BS. I still don't think there is any video on YouTube. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'd appreciate anybody sending me this, because I had a look, like, 2 days ago. But I do not think there is a single video on YouTube of anybody doing Labyrinth of Legends Spider-Man, unless they haven't put that in the title, because I was having a little bit of a look. We'll see what's up. Seeing after the Uncollected Crystal, what other changes do I think Kabam are going to make for people with the Uncollected title? I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I really don't know what else they're going to add, but I imagine if you do it before 5.3 comes out, there's going to be like a stack of like bonus rewards or something like that. But we'll see what's up. Will I be filming it when you're going to Comic-Con? Yeah, I'm going to be doing some vlogging hopefully there. Like, I've got a trip to Dubai in like about 5 weeks. So I want to try and practice, like, you know, try and get a bit of a vlogging style going when I'm out in Dubai, and just see how that kind of transitions into New York Comic Con. So I think that'd be quite fun to do. Let's see what's up. I bet next gate for rewards for the uncollected title holders will be 100% of Act 5, Chapter 2. I don't really get what you mean by that. I'm a little bit confused there. What's that? See, what do you think about Kabam's pushing pros forward while leaving new players in the dust? I think to a certain extent, like, there is a lot of stuff that does benefit, you know, veteran players quite a bit, but simultaneously, like, there's a lot of stuff that really does help newer players that I didn't have when I started the game. Like, you can get so many free crystals on a weekly basis now in comparison to when I started. I think, like, both levels of progression have very much accelerated, but there needs... this game, it isn't, like, without spending money or dedicating an insane amount of time, like, you're not going to be able to catch up to the players that have been playing, like, 2.5 years, and that's kind of not the way this game is designed. But simultaneously, there's not, like, a reason for that. Like, you really don't need to catch up to, like, the top-tier players. And that's kind of the main thing, is really kind of take the game at your own pace for the most part. But I'd say there's always stuff being added, especially like with the logging calendars. Like, they are an absolute blessing that every single month you usually get like at least one 3-star champion completely free, and maybe even a 4-star now and again. But even the crystals, like the Spider-Verse crystals that are going on at the moment, like, they're great for initially expanding your, you know, 3- and 4-star collection. So I think there's, you know, there's still a lot of good stuff for newer players. You know, it's not all about the end game, but obviously they need to constantly keep the people that are playing this game 24/7 amused and entertained. But I don't know. I think they do a decent job of balancing stuff. But in terms of the uncollected crystal, I would like to see another crystal kind of added, like a, you know, Maestro or Thanos, just as a bit of a stepping stone. But simultaneously, like, for a brand new player, I don't know. I don't think it's like super out of reach to get like the initial kill on the collector. Like, you could do it with a team of 440 champions, and this is one of the things that I kind of hope to prove once I've done Labyrinth, when I start a free-to-play account, just see how long it takes to get like the initial collector kill and Maestro kill. But yeah, I don't think it's too bad getting the initial kill. If it was 100%, that would be very BS. But the initial kill, it's going to cost you a few units, but it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Hey, thank you very much, Steven. Dude, it's a pleasure to see you today. Seeing if I use Vulture on power gaining champion, he reverses the effect. I don't think he reverses the effect, but he does somewhat leech some of the energy that's coming. But yeah, it's certainly not a reverse, my friend. I believe you've misinterpreted that. Let's have a look. In all honesty, there are so many things that Kabam have put in place to stall experienced players, like the cap on energy, mastery points, high calendar rewards. I get what you mean about the cap on energy. Like, I understand that. That's with a free-to-play mobile game. Like, they kind of need to have this ground between, like, being a free-to-play game and making money. So energy, I don't know. I don't really think there's, like, a huge problem with energy in this game for the most part. Like, there's plenty to do, and if you know, want to get some more units to buy energy refills, then, like, you can just grind arena, or, like, drop some money for stuff. But, like, I don't think, for the most part, like, energy isn't a huge problem. It's a little bit annoying when you're a kind of newer player and you need to do, like, Act 4. Like, one change that I really like to see is Act 4, the energy, like, reduced to, like, 1 or 2 per tile instead of 3, because it's just so demanding in terms of somebody that wants to do, like, Act 4 100% in terms of the energy, if you want to do it, you know, without spending, like, a ridiculous amount of units. So I think there are some alterations that need to be made to that stuff. But once you know, get on track and you've cleared everything, like, I don't really find myself spending too much on energy refills, or like it isn't a huge problem for me. I don't know, it's one of those things where I do believe this game has legitimate issues and stuff that I think is like a real bad problem, like especially the design of like the evade node on Labyrinth, and like the collector is a terrible, terrible fight, and some of the stuff in like 5.2 just sucks. But not everything is the biggest problem in the world. I don't know, I like to try and stay, like, in the middle, Crowley. Like, you know, I'm never, like, on Kabam's side for everything. I'm never on the player's side. Just like to give, like, a reasonable perspective, really. You know? I don't know, I like to be that guy in the middle. Is it a bad idea to rank 5 Hulk? No, Hulk is a great champion. Very, very useful for stuff like, what is it, Alliance Quest. He's great for that. I think this game has gotten easier for beginners. I mean, in comparison to when I started, it's definitely got easier to, you know, pick up new champions and get stuff done. Ain't too bad. Oh, right. Ham, dude, I'll definitely check those out, man. I'm very interested to see how the fight kind of looks. Yeah, I'm not looking... I feel like the Grandmaster's not going to be difficult. He's just going to be BS, because the Collector... You know, he isn't difficult. He's just like a lot of BS. Like, you know, you're just waiting to kind of get out RNG'd by something. So it ain't too bad. Hyperion 5.2.2. What Hyperion? Is that the unstunnable one? I think... I don't remember having too many problems with him. What did I bring? I forgot what champion I brought. I think I got hit by a special 3 once on that Hyperion. But if you bring somebody that can, like, power control, like Dr. Voodoo or Magic, like, it's possible to get him down. I think one of the big frustrations for a lot of newer players is, this is something that I see, is, like, just a lot of people, like, don't understand the game and various characters and how you can play around certain mechanics. So, yeah. It's a little bit difficult because I see a lot of new players like going off on crazy rants about like kind of content and like you know, I'll see stuff like heroic or master mode is like completely impossible. It's just designed to make you spend money on like the monthly events, when it's really like they have, you know, and if you look into these players, they have no idea how to like parry, evade, or like play properly. So yeah, I don't know. It's like I believe a good majority of frustration for a lot of newer players isn't due to the actual game, it's due to them not understanding how to actually play the game, or understanding that there are characters out there, or characters that they might already have in their roster that can deal with like certain mechanics and stuff. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. But yeah, I won't deny the fact that there is some genuine like shit in this game. There is some genuine like BS content. But like not all of it, especially early on, like a lot of the stuff is very manageable without spending a dime. Hey, what is up, her? Hope you're doing well. Who do I predict for the final boss of Act 5 again? I feel like it might be Healer from Thor Ragnarok. I'm not too sure. It might be Roma. It might be Roma though. That's a good shout as well. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. I'm not too sure. It could really be anyone. But I reckon we're gonna see Grandmaster in the next chapter, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a very, very nice smackdown there. But hopefully he's just not a complete, like, shit fiesta of a fight. Like, oh, I really, really hope not. Because I just hate the Collector. They could have made that fight, like, so good. It could have been, like, so amazingly skill-based. But they just had to, like, add in some, like, real DS mechanics that just completely fuck each other over. So, yeah, not a fan of that. It's all good for Harmer. Welcome. Certain champions for certain nodes makes sense. Always, man, always. Though I think they're going to bring Quicksilver to the game. Probably not for a while, Luke. Probably not for a while. Maybe in the future, though. Am I going to cosplay New York Comic Con? Yeah, I want to go Spider-Gwen Killer. That's kind of my cosplay. What about yourself? I saw Dave tweet out this morning that he was potentially going to go as Nick Fury. So yeah, we'll see what's up. check out Gatto MCOC for the Spider-Man fight. Oh, have a look. I know Gatto has been uploading a lot of his Labyrinth kills recently. He uploaded the Electro one, like, right after I did the Path. So yeah, that was great. I would have appreciated seeing that before. That would have helped me out a little bit in terms of my preparation. But no, it's very cool. But yeah, apparently we watched some videos of the Spider-Man fight, so like after we've done this live stream and done this 100%, I'm going to jump into some of those and see what's up. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Like, once you get, like, some good rank 4 characters, like Master Mode, that becomes pretty easy. And rank 5, it's face roll, and if you get 5-star rank 4, like, it's just everything's in the bin so incredibly quickly. But even with 3 stars now, like, I just, even with, like, if I use, like, the best 3 stars, I can just demolish Master Mode so quickly. That's why with this month's Master Mode Challenge, I actually had to, I made a rule that I wasn't using any champion that was, like, released in the last year. So in the final chapters, we use some of, like, the really kind of old OG champions that, you know, don't have, like, an exceptional amount going for them, but are just kind of, like, badass, raw champions, really. Fantastic Four won't be coming for a very long time, guys. The rights to those characters are buried. Who do I prefer as my favorite, Mr. LT or Brian? Like, out of those two, definitely Brian. Brian's a lot more of my man than Mr. LT is. But I don't know, like, sometimes, man, I can appreciate a little bit Mr. LT. My opinion differs on him from upload to upload. Do I have a duped Archangel rank 5? I do not have a duped Archangel rank 5. If I did, I would probably take it for X23. But instead, to be honest, like, I watched some videos using Guillotine, and, like, Guillotine, even at 440, looks so easy for X23. So, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be a huge issue. Time I start the new path later, it's probably going to be in about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, sometime around that. But yeah, it depends when we do 100% of this. Then I'm going to go study some Spider-Man tactics and practice a little bit in Web Slinger, and then we'll turn on the stream and get it done. My Gwampa is so OP. Yeah, she's pretty damn good, man. Gets the job done. Oh no! I thought we had the open to go in again, but we clearly didn't. Right, is this gonna do it? Maybe if it crits? Damn, that's a spicy special one. What 5-star have I been wanting most these days? Dude, I just got on 5-star Iceman, so I am over the moon at the moment. Like, that is definitely one of the, you know, my top 3 5-stars that I wanted to pick up. So yeah, that's it, man. I cannot, like, the only thing else I kind of want in terms of a 5-star is, like, I really like an Archangel. That would be incredible. But we'll see what's up. Hey, what is up, my boy? Juice Wolf, guys. Can we have some whales in the chat? We have a new blubberiest whale of the day. Sorry I got on so late. Taiwan is getting battered badly by twin typhoons. Damn, dude. Twin typhoons. I mean, one typhoon, that's terrifying enough. If there's 2 of them, that is absolutely insane. Dude, I'm going to check Discord PM after this, because Hammer's sent me some videos as well. So yeah, I'll definitely hit you up after that, man. But thank you so much, Wolf, for the super chat. Let's get you up there as the blubberiest whale of the day. So that is 755 Taiwanese dollars, which translates into 25 US dollars. So let's get your boy Juice up there. A $25 super chat, guys. That is a big chunk of change there for sure. Whales, boys. Whales. Twin typhoons. Yeah, man. Dude, I hope you stay safe, man, and all of your family and friends are good. Must be terrifying. I dig on England, like, being rainy and miserable weather, but one of the things, like, we almost never have to worry about is, like, you know, crazy natural disasters like volcanoes, typhoons, tornadoes, tsunamis. So, like, oh man, I'm glad for that. How do you evade special 3? I just can't get the hang of it. It's very difficult. Well, you just need a power control champion, so you never get your opponent to the special 3. That's pretty much it, man. See, the way I fight Spider-Man is by blocking his first web shot and evading the second. Ah, interesting. I can nail the double evade. I'd probably say like 4 times out of 5. But it's just, I think like once we've done 100%, if I'm still in like a fairly chipper mood, I might go into the web slinger live and start practicing against some of the final path of Spider-Man just for a little bit of fun. Just trying to evade those instant ones. Ah, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. What's the best path in LoL to do with a rank for Guillotine and 550 Star-Lord? They're not too sure who will be... Are you trying to do like a first run in Labyrinth of Legends UMD? I assume so, and you just want to take the easy path, man, if you're looking for an initial clear, my friend. But yeah, if you look up the Labyrinth of Legends guide, we have a kind of in-depth video talking about that path and all of the bosses you encounter and how to deal with them. But there's no point bringing the guillotine at all, man. She's fairly useless in Labyrinth of Legends. Aside from if you want to do the Spider-Man X23 path, which you don't want to do unless you're going for 100%. So yeah, I just take the 550 Star-Lord. He's going to be great for your initial clear. Make sure you have about 6,000 units. And yeah, check out that guide, and that's going to tell you all of the stuff that you need to know before diving on into it. 100% Act 4 is boring as hell. It damn well is, man. It damn well is. 1-star Master Mode Challenge. I feel like eventually... Probably by the end of this year, I think we will have transitioned towards like a 2-star Master Mode Challenge. I think that's probably the way that these challenges are going. So yeah, we'll see what's up with that. Right, let's use Iceman this time. I have 2, Daniel. Yeah, Daredevil OG at Duke level 99 is a pretty decent option for the Web Slinger Challenge. So, yeah, it's going to work. There are so many champions that can work for Web Slinger. Like, it's mainly, in my opinion, a bit more of a skill-based challenge, because you can really use whoever, because even if your opponent does evade and you do get hit, if you got like a rank 4 or a 550 champion, you can still recover from that. Like, it isn't an issue. And if you're a super sick player, you can do it with like a really good freestyle, like a Gwenpool, or a, Right, we're gonna bait heavy, and then fist him. Oh no, we missed the fist. Oh, yeah. Just can't get a heavy off against King Groot, can we? Oh, that would have been a beautiful fist if we got him. Ah, well, we'll just take him down that way. Yo, what is up, Bill? Should I rank up 550 X23 or wait for Archangel? It's kind of up to you, dude. I personally wait for Archangel, but hey, that's just my perspective on that. Right, what is the worst 5-star to get? Probably like Colossus or Luke Cage. Or Iron Patriot. I'd say Colossus and Luke Cage are probably a little bit worse. But yeah, those are probably the 2 biggest duds. Hulkbuster as well. Hulkbuster's definitely top 3 worst. Along with those 2. Ah, Phil, we're going to be doing it in a couple of hours' time. Hour and a half-ish. Something like that. Just need to finish off Master Mode 100%, dude. And then later this evening, we're going to be getting it done. Iceman or Doc Ock, who do you think will be better as a 5-star? Well, I can't answer that, Christian, at the moment, because we don't know Doc Ock's full abilities and all the numbers yet, so any answer I give you will be highly inaccurate. Whereas we know Iceman is a good champion, if you need that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of up to you, my friend. Hey, thank you very much, Steve is Pro, dude. Welcome to the live stream today. Oh, yes, what path? What path? Oh, yeah, Spider-Man path, dude. Spider-Man path, my friend. Ant-Man, yeah, Ant-Man's pretty garbage in terms of, like, bad 5-stars as well. Kamala Khan, she's definitely I'd say she's a little bit better than a Colossus and a Luke Cage and a Hulkbuster, but she's still very, like, undesirable to get. But at least she got that poison immunity, I guess, maybe. She-Hulk. I don't think She-Hulk's in the basic pool yet, but she does arrive. I think it's in a couple of days' time, or I think it might be with the update next week. What is it? Yeah, Iron Fist is, he was nerfed in patch 12.0 with the way that, like, armor break scales. Like, he just really doesn't scale. It was mainly his crit chance and his armor break. Like, with a rework to the scaling of both of those abilities, like, he crits so much less, and his armor break is a lot less effective now. So yeah, Iron Fist went from one of, like, the strongest, like, rank 4 5-star champions in terms of, like, getting a Legends run and speed clearing, to one of the weakest now. Just doesn't seem really that great. Like, a Gwenpool or an Archangel is definitely going to dish out quite a bit more. What I think about 5-star Magic, 5-star Magic is a great pull, especially if you can get her Awakened. Like, really, really good champion. Doesn't have the best damage, though, so she's not really good for, like, a Labyrinth of Legends run. Like, she works if you're very good at intercepting and very patient, but, like, she's not a great option for Labyrinth. But it's alright, it's alright. If you have a lot of practice, like Joel Line, he did his first Labyrinth run with Magic. Did a lot of practice with kind of intercepting and doing, like, the 4-hit combo thing where you, like, dash backward and the opponent runs into you. Like, that'll work. But yeah, aside from that, very good for Alliance War. Probably not on Alliance Quest. Like, Alliance War, you can use her on offense or defense. Like, decent option. Benefits nicely from Mystic Dispersion as well, so she's got that going for her. Oh, okay, well, King Marshall, that's great. You can get straight in the bin there. I got her as a 5-star. Oh, you got her as a 5-star. Yeah, decent, man. Like, it's one of the best pulls you can get from the 10k pull. Iron Fist is a monster still for Heroic and Master. Like, he's got some good burst damage, but hey. Gwenpool and Iron Fist are around the same now. Really? Huh. I think Gwenpool's better. Like, I don't know, I haven't really seen... I've seen a little bit of updated Iron Fist gameplay, but I remember around the time of, like, 12.0, like, Ronan Nuke, he was so bummed, man. His Iron Fist was, like, his boy. I'm pretty sure Ronan's quit the game now, just because they nerfed, like, his Iron Fist. I think that was the main reason. But yeah, they really didn't kind of rework that character well for the latest update, and, what is it, all the champion scaling with flat values instead of percentage ones. Where's the Gwenpool shirt? In the wash. We wore it like 2 days ago, bro. It's dirty, man. Is Immortal Iron Fist good? He's a good trophy champion to have. He's certainly not the best character out there, but he's a good trophy. Got good damage output as well. Like, a little bit better than the classic version of Iron Fist. So yeah, he's alright, but if you get him, you've got to be super hyped, because he's better than a small amount of chance. Which is the other outcome, really. Oh man, I'm so glad we don't have to fight this guy in Labyrinth anymore. Labyrinth Venom Pool is genuinely like one of the worst. We had that. What was with the lag there? I always get this really weird lag spike whenever, like, I think it's Deadpool and Venompool Special 2. The game just, like, lags for a fraction of a second, and it occasionally, like, messes up my, what is it, evade on it. See, what is the rarest champion? The rarest champion at the moment is Thanos. Thanos is super rare, because only, like, 20 people have him. Right. Oh man, I'm playing like ass today. Just keep on getting those initial hits. Guess I'm not really too worried about playing perfectly. Mainly focused on chat for the most part. Oh, a little bit of a greedy play there. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that backdraft. Man, I'm just playing like an ass. Right, let's go for this. And there we go, the 5 combo. Is that going to do it? I think if I parry and then detonate... Oh, I got the evade on that. I never get the evade on that. Ah, not too bad. I did get hit after. Right, okay, let's play perfectly on the final hood fight. Gonna take Gwenpool for this one. How much has this hood got? He's got 12k. What nose does he have? I don't think it was anything of significance. Yeah, it's just made the special one. I think I used Punisher for this dude when I did it with the Freestyle Master Mode challenge. I love me my Punisher though. He is just the ultimate. Yeah, I keep on trying to backdraft and intercept, and it's just not really working well through here in this. There we go. Oh man, we cut through that hood so quickly. Brilliant RNG with the crits and bleed. Thanos was awarded to the first 20 people to complete Labyrinth of Legends. That is why he is so insanely rare at the moment. Oh, thank you very much, Hardcore Gamer. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'd say 5-star Immortal Iron Fist. I think it's probably the second rarest. And then maybe OG Deadpool. Who else? I'm just trying to think. I mean, Kang was fair. A lot of Kangs got given out over Christmas. Like, a lot of people got Kangs from their gifting crystals. So he became a little bit less rare. Plus, a lot of people got him from Labyrinth. I reckon probably about 5,000 players in the game have Kang. So yeah, he's not really as rare as he used to be. I'm having a little bit of a think about this one, actually. Are there any other super rare characters? Not really. Most of the characters are pretty attainable. I bet Red Suit Deadpool will be an arena for Deadpool 2. Oh, I reckon Deadpool 2, there might be like... I reckon there's going to be a movie version of Deadpool that they add into the game. But I'd really like to see like a Marvel Cinematic version of Deadpool. Like, that'd be so sick. And I feel like, especially around the release of that movie, like they would be, you know, fools to squander that opportunity. So we'll see what's up. What's my opinion on the event exclusives like 2-star Carnage Miles? I really like the 2-star exclusives, actually. Like, they're very nice for, like, collectors, really. I definitely rate those. 6-star Dorky DD Dave. That is the rarest champion in the game. 100% confirmed. 4-star Punisher. He's a little bit rare, but he's nowhere in the kind of ranks of, like, a Thanos or a Mortal Iron Fist or anything like that. Damn, I'm just not feeling it today with a lot of these intercepts. Alright, I want to see if I can kind of like focus up a little bit more and play a little bit better. I want to try and not get hit for a few fights. There we go. That's a decent fight for the most part. Ryan Reynolds. Oh, Ryan Reynolds challenge would be so good. Oh, I really hope that they can make that happen. That'd be insane. Maybe by the time of Deadpool 2, like, I'll probably have, hopefully, 100,000 subscribers. So I don't know, guys. We might be big enough to somehow bump into Ryan Reynolds at some point, but we'll see. I don't know. Have they started filming for Deadpool? I think they've started filming for Deadpool 2, right? I reckon there's actually quite a good chance that around New York Comic Con, there'll be, like, some sort of, like, Deadpool teaser. Like another one for Deadpool 2? I don't know, what's the release date for Deadpool 2? It's like mid-next year, right? If Ryan Reynolds is a New York Comic Con, guys, I am gonna swoon like crazy. That would be insane. Is Vulture a good champion? He's okay. I don't think, for a lot of people, to be honest, like, if I'm being real here, as a 4-star, I don't think there's any reason at the moment to take Vulture above 330. I think there are much better tech characters out there. So yeah, I really think like Vulture is gonna fit into kind of my like good tier, you know, or maybe I don't think he has. I'm not too sure if he has enough to fit into amazing. Maybe amazing, but like this, he's definitely not god tier. He's definitely not demigod tier. He's just kind of okay. But I'd have a look at the Vulture gameplay video we did the other evening, just to kind of get my initial thoughts and reactions to some of the stuff. Jessica Jones series was awesome. Yeah, I rate Jessica Jones. Like, I hope I can run into... Who's the actress that plays Jessica Jones? It'd be so cool if we could make Jessica Jones in New York Comic Con. I reckon it's almost 100% confirmed that all the Defenders are going to be in New York Comic Con. I know Yondu's, like Michael Rooker, aka Yondu, he's going to be at Comic Con. I don't know if I need to, like, start registering for, like, meet and greets. Like, if I want to meet some of these, actors and actresses. Like, if I need to, like, register for that. Does anybody know how that kind of stuff works? Or... yeah, how does it work, guys, in New York? Again, it's my very first time being to a Comic-Con in the US. Yeah, I'm not really too sure of the whole lot of it. Or do you just kind of, like, queue up on the day and, you know, wait in line to to see one of your faves. But I don't know, we got press. I'm not too sure kind of what the full extent press gives me, but we'll see what's up. Hey, what's up? Quick shot, Mr. Magic Wizard. Hope you're doing well. Have I seen the Infinity War trailer? I have. It looks very, very good. Like, I'm excited for when they release, like, the full HD version. You have to buy meet and greets and photo shoots. They sell out sometimes. I imagine they... Do you like, pre-buy, or do you buy on the day? I imagine you pre-buy, right? If I run into Jessica Jones, tell her the Juice Wolf loves her and to record a video. I will... Dude, I'm going to try my best to deliver on that one, man. As one of the biggest supporters of the channel, I feel like I owe that to you if I get the opportunity to chill with Jessica Jones. Okay, I need to counter this spark effectively. There we go. It's a bit of a tough one there. So yeah, at the end of Hood's, what is it, shock, you get stunned, but you don't get stunned if, like, when it expires, you're using a special attack. Bit of a pro tip there, if you ever mess up the Hood special one. But man, I like Hood, man. I rate Hood so much. He's one of my favorite characters. Actually, he's coming to Arena, like, yeah, is it? It's 2 weeks' time. Oh man, I'm so excited for that. Can't wait to pick up a 4-star Hood. It feels like it's been ages. Yeah, I'll have a bit of a look online, because I think there are, I don't know, there are just some people that I'd really like to meet, I guess. If I don't have the opportunity to do that outside of a meet and greet, I guess we better pre-register. Right, let's just buy some energy refills. We'll probably have to buy like 10 more to finish this off. A isn't too much of a bother. Ah, it's all good, Aziz. Dude, welcome to the live stream today. Hope you're doing well. We are almost done with the second chapter of Master Mode, and then we only have the final one to go, which does have quite a few parts. But the fights are going to get a little bit more interesting there, so I'm looking forward to that. Does Cosmic Supremacy stack? What's Cosmic Supremacy? Is that Hyperion's buff, right? I just need you, if you could elaborate on what Cosmic Supremacy is, because I recognize the term, but I forgot exactly which character it's from. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, my boy. If it's the one from Hyperion triggered on a special free, it only stacks to a maximum of 3 times if that's what you're referring to. Or if you're referring to the power game, that will never overlap. I think that's it, anyway. Damn it, Rogue. Wrecked me a little bit there. Down, boys. Got a 4-star undupe Crossbones, yay or nay? Yeah, Crossbones is a decent character. He has a lot of uses. Probably one of the, you know, if you're a fairly new player and bros, he's probably one of the best characters to pick up unawakened. So yeah, not too bad, man. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, it does stack. It does stack, sorry. Yeah, it's very, very awesome when it does. If you use, what is it, like triple Black Bolt, get the 3-star, the 2-star, and the 4-star, get a Ronin, a Hyperion, like you have crazy, crazy increased Fury duration. Allows you to get up to, you know, potentially even like 14 to 17 stacks is the highest I've ever seen it go. Right, I wanna try and do this, Dr. Oh no! I messed up the special 2 evade. I just wanted to do that for old time's sake. That's the one, boys. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, most of the stuff in regards to the game off the top of my head, but it's sometimes, like, key terms and words kind of, like, overlap for various characters or somewhat sound a little bit similar. What I suggest to someone who has almost 0 revives and health potions and is stuck on missions, probably like, you know, it's really identifying for the most part, like, why you're dying. and then figuring out how to get better and good at the game, for the most part. And I figure for most new players, it's not being able to, like, evade or parry. So I'd probably, you know, grind arena, get those mastery points, figure out how to play, and then get it done, really. Just make sure you're ranking up the right characters and characters that, you know, are gonna get you somewhere decent in the game. Archangel is best for Spidey 10 revives. Very interesting, man. I did not know that. I wouldn't be able to take him anyway with my team. Well, I could, but then I'd sacrifice, like, the Enrage timer on all the other bosses. And that'll make it a little bit more expensive. I think I've probably got the best setup for what I have. Can I say Siphon for you? There we go, Wingsbound. We got it right, I believe. They're not going to bring back rank down tickets, Frankie, unless they make huge changes to certain champions. That's all good here. Hey, what is up? Oh man, I remember your name and what you wanted me to call you. I forgot, Yog. What was the name again? Remind me. I remember there was a different name, but I've totally forgotten. Oh, dude, my memory sucks for stuff like this. But yeah, let me know in the chat, dude, and I will remember it. As soon as you type out, I'm gonna be like, oh, that was it, of course. Am I a member of the Mile High Club? No, Jonathan. No. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. But that day is, alas, not today. Or any day soon. Not really. Don't you only need 18% attack synergy to get started over 2000 base attack? Yeah, that's true. But also with the Spider-Man path, dude, we got to take X23, so we got to bring in the guillotine for that. So, yeah, I do not have any more room in my team for other champions. Trust, boys. Like, your guy, for the most part, he knows his stuff. He knows what he's doing. Oh, I should have taken Iceman for this matchup. Yeah, Gwonpo's just a bit of a pain against Magneto. Right, we're just gonna go in. Oh no, I got the evade too late on that. Right, we're gonna finish this off with Iceman. This has been a sloppy run so far. That's all good. I have a 4-star rank 4 Dormammu. Is he a good champion? Yeah, Dormammu's a decent champion. I mean, if you're asking that after you've taken him to rank 4 already, you've probably, you know, like, not made the correct decision process. You know, before you rank up characters, generally it's a good idea to check if they're a good character. For sure. Right, there we go. Let's have a bit of a look. Who did hottest champion in Labyrinth so far? I think the fight that I find the most annoying is Doctor Strange. Like, I really didn't enjoy that fight. Like, it's very difficult to get through. Who else is a bit of a pain? Like, Venom Paul's a massive pain in the ass. Like, who else kind of sucked? Classic 4 Jane Foster. Those all presented a really good challenge. Like Cyclops as well. Like, there are a lot of challenges that, for an assortment of reasons, you know, they all kind of test you on your ability to do one thing or another. And the way that you know, counter the majority of stuff is being an intercepting god, which I'm alright at intercepting, but I'm certainly not the best. Alright, let's keep on going. Hammer the damage home. Okay, let's get the SP1 evade. And I feel like we're not getting many crits or good RNG this fight. I'm a little bit worried about my ability to play today. I just feel like I'm having a bit of a shit day. Just keep on making some rookie mistakes, and I really don't want that to transition into Labyrinth. I have to do a good practice session after we finish the stream. Yes! Soon, Zanair. Soon, my friend. Soon. It's coming, man. Labyrinth looks easy. I mean, you know, I happily say this to anybody that thinks Labyrinth 100% looks easy. I mean, feel free to do it yourself and live stream the whole thing. And yeah, just see how it is then. Like, see how you find it. And yeah, I'd love to see that, because, you know, a lot of people, they'll go around, they're talking shit about, you know, my ability to play or how easy Labyrinth is. But I just don't see that many people whipping out the Labyrinth live streams, boys, for 100%. Seems like a lot of people prefer to do it, you know, at their own pace, not in front of a live audience, and never upload any kill videos. So unless you want to do that, boys, if you, you know, if you can absolutely swamp Labyrinth 100%, you know, and just absolutely own it on live stream, on YouTube, I'll give you mad props, and you can shit talk my ability to play until the cows come home. But until you can do that, you know, you need to pipe down, boys. Like, that's really it. Hey, what is up, Rick? Do I want to detonate those? I guess I don't really. Ah, not too bad, boys. Yo, Ham. I think Ham can shit talk me. Ham's very, very good at fighting, man. So I'll let Ham shit talk me. But unless Ham's, you know, what was it? I forgot what I was gonna say there. Yeah, it is. Does the hood need to be duped to be good? Nah, he's a great character, unawakened. Oh, I know you were, Edwin. I was just saying that kind of just for a little bit of fun, man. Do you reckon that this will be the lower of the two basic arena for cables? Possibly, because I think the T4 basics are going on at the moment. So yeah, quite possibly, but I don't know, man. It's always very, very hard to tell. Because the cutoffs, they bounce around quite a bit. But I don't think cable's going to be ridiculous either round, to be honest. Like, I'd be very surprised if in either round he went for over 4.5 million. I think he's going to stay relatively low for the most part. Yeah, why did I go in there? That was a very bad play. Okay, we got the intercept. Not too bad. I'm actually... I love how I'm playing worse with, like, my 5-star champions than I was with, like, ass-tier 3-stars, man. Oh, it's tough, man. It's tough. I think there's a lot in Labyrinth where you just get, like, smacked down on your ass, and there's, like, not really too much you can do about it. And just, you know, having to, like, keep on getting up, like, over and over again. It's a little bit tricky, man. Okay, let's get combo on Yondu. Should have maybe used Iceman for this one. That's okay. Let's bait that SP1. Let's try not to take, like, any hits from crap. Yeah, that'll do. That's all good, Big. Dude, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Raven. Enjoy your sweet sleep. I'd have rage quit a stream doing Labyrinth Ant-Man with my 4-star Star-Lord. Oh, yeah. Ant-Man's a very long fight. We actually have to do Ant-Man as part of the Spider-Man path again. Might not be too bad. We'll see what's up. Oh, Liam, dude, I'm looking forward to it as well, man. It should be fun. 4.5 million. Yeah, I think 4.5 is going to be enough for cable. Go a little bit higher if you want to be safe, but that should be good, my friend. That should be good. Okay, that was a pretty slick fight for the most part. Damn, those skills are coming back, boys. Seatin, sup, brother? Just got my first 5-star Superior Iron Man. Should I rank him up at all? It's not too bad. Like, he got some decent damage there, but he's not really going to have, like, a good level of effectiveness until we manage to get him awakened for that regeneration. So, yeah, I don't know. I maybe take him to, like, rank 2 just for points in Arena, but I don't think he's going to be doing really too much for you, if I'm totally honest, my friend. But he's the best of the Iron Man characters, I would say. Out of, like, classic Iron Man, Iron Patriot, Hulkbuster, like, you know, even though you got a little bit of a dud in the wider scheme of things, like, he's okay. But you have to get him awakened. Right, let's get this Angela down. Is that gonna be enough? Beautiful. Okay, we're getting back there with the skills, boys. They're coming out for sure. See, what's my PayPal? Oh, pass. A link to my PayPal is in the description of the live stream. If you want to chuck anything across there, all PayPal donations are very much appreciated. But yeah, no pressure at all. But if you do drop anything, I don't have any notifications set up for it, so be sure to like let me know in chat like a couple of times, and I'll read out kind of any messages sent across there. But yeah, it's always very, very much appreciated. Right, let's get the evade. And I'm actually gonna go for the SP2 on this fight. Oh, damn, that is bringing the pain. Very nice 11k crit there to finish it off. I'll take that. Do I think they will have a Thor Ragnarok event in November? Yeah, definitely. Around the release of Thor Ragnarok, I would, you know, there's going to be an event. They always have something related to any kind of main MCU movie. So yeah, we're probably going to see a Thor Ragnarok event, maybe anywhere between 2 to 4 kind of Asgard or Thor Ragnarok related characters. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I reckon there's a good chance we'll get like Gladiator Hulk, maybe like a movie version of Thor, Healer, and maybe another champion, but I'm not too sure who else could be a part of it. But we're gonna have to see. There we go. Not too bad, boys. Spidey is seriously very, very annoying with a 455 Star-Lord. I know it's going to be a massive pain in the ass, Sam, but I, like, don't really have any other option or choice. Like, there's nothing else I can do, man. Hela. Yeah, you're right, guys. You're right. I actually knew that from the latest trailer. It's Hela, not Healer. I kind of like, in terms of damage, I kind of prefer just spamming the special one on Iceman, just because the majority of the time, you know, you're getting that cold snap damage, which is quite a bit, and also those charges of frostbite, like, they hit really, really hard. Plus the special one's very satisfying to fire off. And it doesn't consume my ice armor if I do make any mistakes and take a lot of damage. Right, that boy's down. Sif, I don't think there's any, what is it, space in the release calendar, which is going to be, like, going up before Ragnarok for Sif. So yeah, I think it's unlikely we're going to see her, but we'll see what's up. Still waiting for that MCU Star-Lord release. Oh my gosh, maybe for Avengers Infinity War. I think there's already one Star-Lord, really. I don't think they need to kind of do another version. But I'd like to see another version of Deadpool. Like, that would be super, super sick. Around kind of Deadpool 2, that would be insanely awesome. Oh, look at those stacks of bleed. 20 hits. Oh, that's so ridiculously good. Right, let's smash that replay button. Gotta get through this one. Oh, how many more times is it? It's a few more times. It's like 4 more times. Yeah. Right, let's go for... We're gonna go for Gwenpool. Yeah, it just makes sense in the Punisher matchup, really, doesn't it? Let's go for that bleed. Let's get it done quick. Like, although I've got my Iceman, Gwenpool still hits quite a bit harder than Iceman and just gets stuff done generally a little bit quicker. Right, this should... Oh no, we didn't get good RNG there. Okay, well we now have to wait a second. I did not mean to lunge at him there. Oh well, wasn't too much of a problem. Not too sure he died from then. Did he still have Incinerate on him? Oh, might have been. Okay, let's go path... let's go path B at the back. Just get these really, really long paths out of the way. Long. Yeah, it's a little bit longer. Okay, so we have... Oh, we have Magneto. And then we have... Iceman actually counters Mordo's Astral Evade, right? While we've got Cold Snap active. Damn, that boy's OP. Actually haven't tested that matchup yet, so I'm excited for it. Have a little bit of a play around. Right, this should get that boy down. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Imagine the Collector added to LoL. Oh, no. I have a feeling that if there's going to be at some point where the Collector comes back as another boss. And it's going to suck so badly. I mean, he doesn't have Bane passively, but there's just a lot of, like, rubbish in that fight to deal with. I really don't appreciate for the most part. Right, okay, I guess we need to bait a special too. Come on. Oh, no. Gotta get that Ice Fist breakthrough. Oh, damn it. Ah, oh, well, doesn't matter too much. Our Ice Armor's active, right? We're only going to take 5%. Hey! Mordo counter for the win. Iceman is actually such a good... He's such an amazing Mordo fighter. How come... just didn't... I forgot about this, actually, until, just a few minutes ago. Just counters everything so well. Can take special freeze, only take 5% damage. While he's got Cold Snap, we don't need to worry about his Astral Evade. It's a good time, man. Very good time. Why is the Collector BS? I ain't saying he isn't. So there are many reasons why the Collector is BS in terms of his design. It's kind of everything woven together. I think the first thing is the Bane node mixed in with Unstoppable and also his immunity to debuffs. So like below 55%, you cannot stun the Collector, which means that while he's on Unstoppable, you know, if that triggers right as you want to transfer Bane, like you can't, and then you just die from Bane, so that's one of the first reasons. The second reason is he's constantly reducing the ability accuracy of your character by 2.5%, I think it's 2.5% every 5 seconds. So ability accuracy is basically the chance that stuff triggers. So like, for example, if you're playing Vision or Magic or you've got Power Control Champion, then eventually, like, as the fight goes on, it's going to get to a point where you go to fire off, like, a Power Drain or a Power Lock or use your ability that helps you keep the fight under control, and you just die because, like, it doesn't successfully trigger. Like, that's probably one of the main reasons why the fight is BS. And then I'd probably say, like, the third reason why the fight is just so incredibly ass is the unblockable special attacks. There are ways to deal with that with Nightcrawler, but it's kind of just everything, like, woven together just makes the fight, like, really, really unfun. Like, whatever champion you use, you are going to die to something or the other. So yeah, man, it's just not very fun or interactive. Seatin, can I shout the Nerdliest crew? Hell yeah, man. Dude, I am a member of the Nerdliest crew. Hashtag Nerdliest crew represent. There is a channel on YouTube called Nerdliest Crew, guys. He's a MCOC live streamer, mainly. Does some... I'm not too sure if he does videos as well, but I always see him live streaming. And this dude is just... He has so much energy, and he looks and sounds exactly like Chris Pratt, guys. So if you see Nerdliest Crew, like, anywhere on YouTube, you gotta, like, click on his video, click on his live stream, and just let him know that Seatin sent you. Because, like, I love him, man. He's honestly, like, one of my favorite upcoming MCOC streamers. Like, when I found him initially on his first live stream, I think he had, like, 8 viewers. And now whenever I see a live stream, you know, he's got, like, anywhere between, like, 15 to 30. So he's definitely climbing up. But if you see Nerdliest Crew, guys, on YouTube, like, tell him your boy sent you. It's very, very... I like him. He's an MCOC YouTuber that has like so much energy and charisma, but it's not like in a way that SGF is, where it's like really, really aimed towards kids. So it's cool, man. Oh, yeah. How many units should I save for the collector? Depends on your champions. Generally, you should be able to do it in probably like 1,000, 1,000, 1,500 units. Probably substantially less than that, but again, it depends on your champions, your ability to play. But if you can get about 10k down like every single try, then, you know, that's going to be like 15 revives because he's only got 150k. But the fight just sucks, man. Hey, X23, that's a down. Champs to bring against the collector. Oh, I should probably do a bit more of an updated guide for the collector, to be honest. But really, if you play really, really well, like a power control champion is kind of what you're after, like vision or magic, and just keep him locked in the corner. But you need to be very, very good at intercepting for that. If you're kind of a fairly average player, just bring your top damage champion and just hit him as much as you can before you die. But yeah, you kind of do need to be relatively, at least a little bit savvy with how to intercept. Or, you know, you want to be blocking and baiting out the heavy attacks, and then attacking in. That's probably actually the strategy for most people to get him down. Because if you parry him, he's got a very good chance to just immediately shrug it off. And then at low percentages, he's just going to be stun immune. Yeah, I should have used Iceman for this. Well, I'd also gone special free there. Really? Damn, this dude's taking forever to kill. Okay, wonderful. We are sorted, boys. We are sorted. Yeah, it should be more skill-based. Like, there is so much room within what they have in terms of collector's mechanics to make the fight, like, insanely skill-based. But they've just very clearly opted for kind of this path of design where it's like, you know what, we just want to make this fight, like, a little bit shit, so... Oh, man, it really, really annoyed me. I'm still pissed off about it, because I feel like... You know, I feel like if they are not willing to kind of own up to the fact that that fight is just a BS fiesta, then, like, where does that put us for the future of, you know, the end game and challenging content that they're trying to do? Man, I got a bit distracted by my tears there. Who's the easiest LoL champion? Oh, we got a PayPal donation. Let's have a little bit of a look at that. Right, thank you very much. Let's whip this up. See if it's legit, guys. If we got some bread through. Oh, we have. Damn, guys, can we have some crazy hype in chat right now for Jan? Hashtag Jan Hype. Been playing poker and watching your videos as a good luck charm. So far, so good. Jan, thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Can we have some whale emojis in chat? That is a £20 super chat, so that's $25, rivaling the Juice Wolf Blubbery Whale. I feel like we need to get Jan up there at the top as well, because it's a pretty much matching super chat. So we're gonna get Jan up as well after we get this Joe Fixer, guys. But can we have some whale emojis in the chat first, some Jan hype? And get the special 1, and make sure I bait the special 2 this time. That's quite important. Too busy crying about the collector the previous try. What? How did... Sorry, I just need to see that back. Because I feel like I went for the evade. Right, okay, so I go for the evade. He jumps at me. I go for the evade, but then I run in. Maybe I just suck, guys. I think that might just be it. Oh, I can't believe he one-shot this dude with like a 3-star Punisher. My 5-star Gwen. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. Just playing like ass today, boys. Letting the squad down, letting myself down most of all. Just getting down with Cyclops. I think generally speaking as well, I don't feel like I go for that many intercepts on the 3-star Master Mode challenge. I feel like I take it quite slow. And this should maybe do it if we get the crit. Oh, even with full crits and full armor breaks, it wasn't quite enough. But hey, we got some beast mode damage there, boys. Right, let's get also Juice Wolf and Jan as the blubberiest whales of the day. Boosh. There we go. Sorted. Seatin, you say Joe Fixit sucks, but he is actually really, really good. He does so much bleed. I mean, I appreciate your in-depth evaluation of Joe Fixit and why he's one of the best characters in Marvel Contest of Champions, comparatively speaking, on the entire power level spectrum of the game, Barbecue. But I'm gonna have to say that Joe Fixit is still a bit of an ass-tier champion, just from my perspective. But, you know, if you want to put up some comparison videos, maybe comparing the damage of, like, Joe Fixit and Gwenpool, or Joe Fixit and X23, just to show me really how good that bleed is, comparatively speaking. I'd love to see it, man. I would really love to see it. But, you know, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. Like, I'll give it a watch. Get the video up. Make a good case. And we'll see what's up. I'm not a troll, man. I'm just straight up like an asshole when it comes to this stuff. Because I've like people coming to my channel every day, being like, "Seatin, this is a good character," and I'm like, "Oh, well, that's great, but like, prove it, boys, prove it." Because that's what I constantly do every day on the channel. The champion is good. I will prove that champion is good. Seatin, you said some time ago when Labyrinth Legends came out that the game has shifted into longer fighting, but not the direction you think the game should go in. I agree, feels like lazy game design. Act 5 thoughts. I actually quite like a lot of the design in Act 5, like, especially in the first chapter. I think there's some really, really good stuff there. I like the life transfer node. That one's really, really good. And the one where you have like crazy attack, but you're also like regenerating. What is it? You have crazy attack, but you're taking a lot better damage. I really, really like that one as well. And also the one where you have to land a hit every 6 seconds. And also, to a certain extent, I like Bane, but Bane mixed in with, like, other nodes, like, especially on the Collector, like, it's just real BS. So I think Bane, it's a good one for a skill-based node, because there are ways that you can very carefully deal with that and pretty much avoid taking damage all the time. But I'd like to see, like, an additional component added to, like, Bane, where there's, like, a 2-second buffer where you don't take damage. Because the fact that you always get clipped a little bit, that's a bit of a pain on Bane. But yeah. Ain't too bad. Seatin probably has the widest name available, probably like Archibald or something. Well, my name is Callum, which is, it's a name of Irish origin, so... Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of look like an Archibald, though. I'd take that, for sure. Archibald. I don't know what a good surname would be for Archibald, but I like the name Archibald, actually. That's pretty cool. If I ever become a professor, like, that's going to be my dummy name. Because, you know, if I become a professor one day, like, I can't have people tracing back to my MCOC late night arena and chill live streams and finding all that stuff. Seatin, would you fight an unblockable SP All or Nothing, Arc Overload, every 5 seconds Punisher, Low Audition, or Collector? That's a very confusing question to answer. I mean, if it was in the game, yeah, I guess we got some sort of way of dealing with that, with maybe an Archangel. But yeah, man, that's a very confusing question. Like, I don't really get that for the most part. You'll probably use magic, though, to overcome the Punisher in those circumstances. Just, you know, power lock, and hopefully you have enough damage to output. You know, offset the regeneration. But yeah, that's a very obscure question for sure. Right, I want to see if I can get double evade. So I'm going to be doing that a lot on Labyrinth, where I just get hit by like one shot of web sling. Okay, yeah, I get that barbecue, Baru, but when you come into the chat and you're like, Joe Fixit is a great bleeder, he's an awesome champion, Seatin, you need to review this one, and you have no additional counter-arguments or don't provide any additional context, then I just assume that you're one of those people that's like, Seatin, this champion's great, you don't know shit about this game, boy. Like, you suck, man. Ugh. Oh, would I rather fight that or the Collector? I don't know, like, well, we'd have to see, man. We'd have to see. I guess, like, I'd probably that rather than the Collector. They're both a little bit annoying, but Punisher, you know, he's manageable to a certain extent. Alright, let's get the evade on the SP1. Boosh. Slamming this boy down. Oh, what? It's not boy, it's Angela. Slamming this girl down. Oh man, it's been some great RNG this fight. 4 is great for the Collector. Yeah, I've heard 4 being great for the Collector, actually. Haven't had an opportunity to actually test him, because I haven't got my 4 at 550 anymore. He's still at 330. But I've seen some good screenshots. Like, my boy Juice sent me one on, I think it's one of the first days of that. Managed to get like 80-something hits. It's pretty damn good, man. Oh, the soul is real, man. The soul is real for sure. I don't know. Sometimes, guys, I just get a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, what has been your favorite fight so far in the Battlerealm Homecoming? That's what I'm doing at the moment. Guess yeah, that's a bit of an odd thing to tweet, but why not? A little bit of Marvel Contest Champions promo. Marvel Champions, they run their social media in a little bit of a weird way. They got some very cool stuff coming out. I like when they do like the champion spotlights and stuff. I think they can do a little bit more with what they have. I think if I was to Marvel Contest of Champions, I'd probably share and embed like some of the best like player kill videos and like showcase a little bit more on social media how the game can be played to like a really good level. Because a lot of the videos on MCOC social media is mainly like, what is it? It's mainly like character spotlights where a character will do like 5 hits and they'll take like 5 hits. But it would be pretty sick to see some like awesome boss kills and stuff. You know, and then showcasing like new champions under crazy circumstances. Like, I think that stuff would be very cool and help them, you know, kind of dish out the fact to some of the newer players that this game has like a really high skill cap. So I think that's awesome. Hey, Raven, that's a lot of whale emojis there. Professor Archibald Chesterfield. Damn, I think you're on something with a surname there, EZR Alexander. Like, I like it, man. I'm feeling it. Hey, what is up, Captain? Dude, it's a pleasure to see you this morning. I still haven't got around to watching your face reveal, man. I need to check that out after the live stream. Can you tweet it? As soon as I stop the live stream, man, can you tweet it at me? Just so it, like, goes to, you know, the top of my feed so I can check it out, man. I want to see it. I want to see it. Like, I remember. Alright, let's fire this off. Colossus is a tank, man. I think there's a lot of, like, variance in Iceman fights, depending on if you get the crit or not. Crits are so important to Iceman. Like, you know, if I crit, I'm dealing, like, you know, 4 times the damage on an attack, plus I have a very good chance to get a stack of Frostbite, which is an additional, like, you know, 1,000 and a bit damage. So yeah, it's crazy that the difference between, like, you know, a lucky crit and a non-crit is about, like, 2,000 and a bit damage. A lot of variance there, for sure. Where do you think a rank 3 5-star Iceman would be good to place in War that's not a mini-boss or boss node? I'd place him on the any Thorns node. Daniel, I think, is a very good place for an Iceman, providing you have him awakened. But if you don't have Iceman awakened, or in most scenarios, I think he's a very good Alliance War attacker. So I'd mainly use him for that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think, even with new champions, I just don't believe there's a champion that currently exists, or could ever exist, with the collector's current abilities that would make the fight, like, not BS. Like, it's still going to be ass, regardless of what abilities and champions come out. It's like the collector, you know, he reduces the effectiveness of ability, well, the chance that ability is going to trigger. So regardless of the insanity of the champion's new abilities, like, it's always going to be BS. Unless maybe they have, like, an ability counter like Archangel, in which case you still have the problem with Bane. So yeah, bit of an interesting one. See, why do you think Civil War Panther isn't used as much? He's used quite a bit for Alliance War defense, but nobody ever plays Civil War Black Panther on offense because his damage is very, very low, and in terms of utility, he doesn't bring anything to the table. So yeah, he's a great defender, but in terms of, like, playing the champion, like, you just never want to do that. So he's not really, like, talked about much. You don't really have many videos on him, just because, like, nobody really plays him. I'm in a dilemma right now. I got the Tech Cosmic, and I'm on the verge of getting the skill cats to rank a champion up to rank 5. I love my Gwenpool, but I have an Awakened Star-Lord. Oh, this is going to be a dilemma, my friend. Let me just see what's up. And an Ultron. Who should I bring up first? It's either Star-Lord or Gwenpool. Yeah, I wouldn't consider Ultron first. I'd say Star-Lord is definitely above that in pretty much every scenario. Is this going to kill him? Hey, not too bad. But yeah, depends really which character you need for what, Zach. Like, if Labyrinth of Legends, an initial run for that, is on the cards in the near future, then you probably want your Star-Lord. In most cases, you probably want Star-Lord. But unless you really, really like Gwenpool, and need her for something like, you know, doing the Web Slingers challenge 100%, she's a much better option for stuff like that. But it's kind of up to you, man. I wasn't really singing it, to be honest. Like, I don't really have a good clip from it. I was just saying it. So yeah, I said I'd do something for Dave, man. He hit me up via Twitter DM. So yeah, I might record a little rendition of Dave's Iceman song. Because I need to get into Gangster Seatin mode to do that. And I'm just, you know, fairly polite, but occasionally savage when I see a really annoying question Seatin in live stream. Seatin, have I learned how to fully evade Punisher's special one? I can occasionally get it down, but I can't do it consistently. It's one of... There are quite a few specials like that in the game, where it's mainly the multi-tiered ones, where, you know, I kind of understand how to do it, but pulling it off, like, every single time, it's a little bit tricky. Hey, what is up, Wargal? Hope you're doing well. Cutoff for Cable in the beginner bracket, just really as much as you can grind. Like, the cutoff varies so much in that bracket that anything I say is probably going to be wrong. So, yeah, just as much as you can get. Ideally, I think over 1.5 million secures you a champion. I think it's for the basic, though. I think it's 800,000. But, yeah, anything over 1 million is kind of what you want to shoot for if you want a decent shout. See, are my streams uploaded somewhere, or are they like Snapchats? If it's like a really good stream, like this one will be available on demand for people to kind of scrub through and have a little bit of a watch. But most of my streams, just the Arena and Chill streams, because of a lot of a live stream is to do with like the chat interaction and kind of what banter's going on in the chat section. So yeah, a lot of them, I don't know, they didn't make it on demand just for that reason, that it lacks a bit of context without that stuff, and I generally like upload quite a bit, so I prefer people to have those videos fresh on their feed in comparison to a live stream that's mainly like, most of the time, a bit of a live Q&A, going over questions that can easily be found on the guides playlist on the channel. Hey! Not too bad, boys. Not too bad. The Grand Scheme posted a video showing how to evade it. Oh, I've never heard of the Grand Scheme. Is he upcoming YouTuber? What I think about a DC Contest of Champions. I mean, they kind of have that in Injustice, but it's like, it's a little bit rubbish. But if they had like a genuinely like really, really well-made DC version, I think it'd be hugely successful. But Injustice, at least in my opinion, lacks a lot of, the mobile version lacks a lot of depth and a lot of like reason to continue playing the game. I think it's not really like laid out on this like epic adventure like Marvel Contest of Champions is. Like, Injustice is alright, but I found it just got so boring so quickly. So yeah, I don't know, I've never been able to click properly with Injustice. It's okay, but it's just not Marvel Contest of Champions. Alright, let's get another SP2 evade. We can just go for the parry. Four, right. Damn, boys, we've been almost going for 2 hours. We got, I think we got one more path to do on this. Then I'm gonna grab some food quickly. I'm so hungry. But it'll be like a quick, like, 5-minute BR back. We're gonna get food, and then we'll finish it off. I want to get 100% done in this live stream. About to fight Maestro for the first time. Any tips? Look up some Maestro fighting videos, really. I probably use a stun champion, try and get him to his special 2 as much as you can. And the special 1 is probably what's going to wreck you. But the special 1, the best way to deal with it for kind of beginners is it's basically like 3 blasts. So it's like left hand, right hand, and then it's chest. You can block the first 2 and then like evade the final 1. If you even block the final 1, you are dead. Like, you just die from the degeneration it inflicts. So you've always got to make sure for that special 1, like, you try and evade the final blast, because even if you block it, you're dead. So you might as well give it a go if he does use the special 1, trying to get the evade there. And eventually you'll get used to it in terms of practice and time. Ah, interesting. I don't know, I might check him out, Broke. Hey, what's up, Legendary Gamer? Hope you're doing well today. What I think about Marvel Future Fight? It seems alright. Like, Marvel Future Fight, I don't know, it's a bit too much of a gear grinder for me. Like, I hate games that are pretty much... How do I describe... Basically, Marvel Future Fight, right? About 95% of the game, you don't need to play, because the computer will play for you, and it will just do everything. So yeah, it just kind of seems like a game where, I don't know, I just don't feel like I have to play. It's like too easy. That's the impression that I got from playing it for like a month and a bit, a couple of months. Very casually, like last year. Maybe on the boss fights and stuff, you kind of, well, even on a lot of the boss fights, like once you get to a certain level, it was just kind of like an auto fight fiesta. And I really didn't like that. I don't know. Does anybody have like a level of expertise about Marvel Future Fight Endgame? Is there like actually a level of skill to it? Because that's just something I've never really seen. I've seen a bit of it, a little bit of it in some of the endgame boss fights. But for the most part, it seems like grind these same maps like over and over and over and over and over again, get the gear, auto fight the boss, win. If you don't have this set amount of gear level to take this amount of hits, like you're gonna die. Like, it's all about that. It's not really about, you know, it doesn't have a huge reliance on skill and learning to play. But I might be wrong, guys. I might be wrong on that, but that's just my perspective from a little while playing the game. But again, I haven't like ventured into like the endgame stuff. So if anybody's got a good perspective on Marvel Future Fight, I'd appreciate that for sure. Right, let's use this. We get some more bleed. That would be sweet. Oh, okay. We got your boy Joe Fix It down. Oh. Yeah, I'll have a look. I mean, I've never heard of him, so I'll check him out, man. I'll check him out. Actually, I might have heard of him. I feel like if I see his icon, his name's just not ringing any bells for some reason. But yeah, man, I'll have a little bit of a look. But again, you know, there are some people that upload and stream and do all of their content kind of around the time that I'm asleep. So I do miss out on quite a few, like, American streamers. There are quite a lot of Spanish streamers and people from that community. So yeah, that seems pretty cool as well. Tons of MCOC content creators, man. I think there's at least 100 active weekly uploading MCOC YouTube channels. Like, there are a lot of people out there that are kind of anywhere between like, you know, 10 and 1,000 subscribers. There's a good chunk there. And you've got like a decent chunk of, I think, anywhere between about 30 to 50 channels that have over 1,000 subscribers that upload MCOC on the weekly. Maybe a bit more than that, actually. But it's interesting. Everyone's on the grind, man. Estimated cutoff for cable, anything over 4.5 million, my friend. Cutoffs are always in the description, dude. What time? Labyrinth live stream. I'd say it's probably going to be about an hour and a half from now. It's probably looking about 7:30, I'd say, but depending on how stuff goes. I want to say 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8, around that time. Yeah, this has taken me a little bit longer than I wanted it to. But it's alright. We have some more. We have one more to do, 6 more paths, and then we're done after this one. But I just need to get this out of the way before we delve into one of the longest and most tricky paths when it comes to Spider-Man. So going to drop probably another Odin's after this live stream. Got a 4-star Ultron. Is he good? You don't need to dupe him. Like, he's great unduped. But yeah, great character to take up, even 550 unawakened. His awakened ability really doesn't do much at all. So that's the best thing about getting an Ultron. Hey Sia, my cousin keeps on asking me for MCOC advice as he is a beginner and I don't really know what to tell him. I would suggest looking up, like, just some videos, man. That's the main thing for the most part. Like, just kind of figure out, like, where he's going wrong. Like, maybe the pro tips for beginners video that we got on the channel. The progression path video might help him out a little bit. But yeah, it's just stuff like that. Just about, like, what to spend his units on, which characters are good, like, how to fight. Like, that's all the stuff that beginners need to know for the most part. Hey, right. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad. What is after LOL? I'm going to do a free-to-play account after LOL. Get a secondary one, and then I'm going to start kind of covering some other games as well. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more chill, I guess, after that. But I'm looking forward to getting it done. Oh, it's going to be a good time once we're sitting on 100% Labyrinth. I might occasionally go for the odd featured champion grind after I do Labyrinth as well. Because we should be able to get some good stuff. But I'm looking forward to getting that Ultron Prime. I'm probably going to take him up to rank 3 pretty quickly. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use him for anything other than like crazy points in Arena. I'll have to have a bit of a think about it. I don't think he has any super unique abilities. I've forgotten actually. I think the only difference is instead of the armor, instead of the regeneration, he has the crazy armor up. He looks pretty cool. It's my basic grind every day. Oh, we do all sorts of different grinding on a daily basis, depending on what we're trying to achieve. But I've done a lot of arena grinding in the past, like building up my roster, but we're at this level where we've got pretty much every champion in the game. Like, we've got so much stuff that I can kind of like tone down the grind a little bit, because there isn't like, you know, much. Once I've got like a rank 4, like Star-Lord, Iceman, Gwenpool, like, I guess we can expand the roster even more, but I can just be a little bit more casual than I already am. Right, we're gonna spike this dude with a special 2. Big damage. Oh, we didn't get the crit on either component. Damn, that's a pain in the ass. Come on, bro. Oh, that was a little bit tough toward the end, but Beast is down, boys. We're sorted. Featured 5-star am I going for next? I'm either going to probably go for Doc Ock if he's really, really good, we're going to save for like a really good Cosmic Champion, which I assume will release around the time of like Inhumans or Full Ragnarok. Because, you know, I'm still sitting on like 3 5-star Cosmic Awakening gems, so yeah, kind of hoping that like one of the new Cosmic characters is going to be super, super good. If we do get any Cosmic characters, that is. But eventually we'll get a new Cosmic character. Hopefully it's a good character. King Groot, Angela, Carnage, they've all been a little bit like, they're alright. But nothing like crazy god tier. Might try and, I don't know, I might open a lot of 10k crystals when Hyperion gets added. If there's like no champion in the interim that kind of takes my fancy. I wouldn't mind having Hyperion up as a rank 4 5-star. Like, that would be pretty sick. Yo, what is up, Brucial? Thank you very much for the kind words there, my friend. Very much appreciate that. Right, let's pop one of these. That'll get us Colossus and Joe Fix It down. And then after this, guys, I'm so hungry at the moment. I need to go and like grab some food for a minute. But I'll probably be back like, I think I'll have like a 5-10 minute break. Might say 10 minutes, just to be sure. And then we'll be back for the final chapter, fighting a lot of Vulture. Vulture hopefully should not be too bad. Yeah, I think this month's event, I'm definitely feeling like it's dragging on quite a bit longer than some of the previous months. Like, I swear on a lot of the Master Mode runs, it's only taken us about like 2 hours to bash out 100%. But we've already been in here 2 hours today. It's been a while, man. Seeing what champion I'm most excited for. Doc Ock. Like, I feel like Doc Ock is going to be a beast mode champion. So yeah, I can't wait to use like full abilities and numbers and values and stuff to see if he is like legitimate confirmed hype, or if he's going to be a bit ass. I think that I have a strong feeling that Doc Ock is going to be a ridiculous champion though. But he might be ass. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I'm very glad that neither of the characters have like a dash back and hold block mechanic, because that mechanic sucks so much ass. Hey, right, that's 100% that one done. Oh, right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be right back. 5 minutes while I go grab some food and just eat up, ready for the final chapter. Oh, glad to have that one. We've only got one more to go, and then we can have a bit of a break, and then let's crack on with Labyrinth a little bit later this evening. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes' time. I'll see you in a second. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I'm in so much. I always get really, whenever I feel myself on stream get a little bit grumpy, it's always because I'm hungry. Like that's mainly the reason. So now I'm somewhat full of food. I feel so still quite a bit hungry. But anyway, before we have like a nice meal, which I'm gonna have after this. We need to finish up Vulture, guys. We need to get this final chapter done, get Vulture down, and then we can win the video game. But I think we have, like, is it 6 or 7 paths to doing this? Gotta put my Marvel slippers on as well, get all comfy, boys. Oh, damn, right, let's, have a little bit of a look. Yeah, so it's a total of, yeah, it's gonna be alright, we'll get through it. It's not too bad, like, I don't mind this map too much. It's gonna be like, it's probably gonna be about 7 more energy refills. Gonna take your boy down a few units, but it's alright, boys. Take a seat in your chair and finish this live stream, Sean, with the puns, man. Oh, appreciate that, man. Right, let's get the parry there. Going straight with Quake. I'm gonna be playing like an absolute genius. Like, you guys are gonna be impressed by all of the sly intercepts and evades. Should parry a little bit more, actually. I mean, one of the things for playing a lot in Labyrinth, it's really got me into the habit of, like, almost never parrying. It's not a habit you want to be in when you're on Master Mode, man. You gotta take advantage of all those parries. Okay, let's go a little bit of Iceman Smackdown for this. I'm feeling this. Did I eat? I didn't eat, like, properly. I just, like, ate a load of, like, I had some, what is it, like, Scotch eggs, and a few Pringles, and a couple of biscuits. And I got a can of Pepsi as well, to kind of keep the sugar up, keep the hype up, give me a little bit of a rush for the last, you know, half an hour or so of this live stream. Oh man, that's a beautiful kill there on Black Widow. We're getting those intercepts, boy. Slamming them down. Seeing that chair, boy, you damn well know it. Archangel at X23, which is better. I mean, kind of the way to look at these two characters is Archangel is X23 with significantly more damage and also an ability accuracy reduction and stun. However, X23 has a little bit of regeneration. So, in the majority of scenarios, I would say Archangel is the more valuable character, but, you know, where the regeneration is the more important factor, then X23 rears ahead, but, you know, then you bring Wolverine into the mix, and if regeneration really is that big of a factor, you probably just want to use Wolverine. Unless you got 5-star X23, if you get her next month, she's going to be pretty good to bring up. See, what's that chair called? It's a DX Racer. Like, I really do recommend it. Like, I used to, when I started YouTube, and I was broke AF, because, like, I spent all my money, like, building this studio, I used to have, like, this terrible office chair that I had for about, I think it's like, it's a good, like, 8-9 years, like, I had it in my house for ages, but yeah, it was absolutely horrible. It was slaying my back. Like, if you look at some of the earliest Marvel Contest of Champions videos, you might often notice that there are, like, 2 or 3 pillows, like, directly behind me. Just because if I didn't have pillows, like, my back would just hurt so much by the end of the day. Basically, the moral of the story here is, if you are sitting down a lot, guys, it is a very good idea to invest in a chair that is going to support your back and be very comfy. Like, DX Racers, they are quite expensive, they're a little bit of a luxury, but, you know, if you're going to sit down for a long period of time, it's good to invest in that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's your body, man. You gotta look after it. Make sure that you ain't gonna throw your back out on the dance floor, which, you know, obviously is one of my main concerns on a daily basis. Oh no! I forgot to hit the timer there. I was too busy looking at chat. How many units to save for the collector? You want between like 750 and 1,000 plus, ideally. But again, it depends on your level of skill. There's so much variance with skill and RNG. But if you want to be relatively safe there, Kareem, that's what I go for. X23 is better, noob. Wow, I appreciate, you know, your incredibly constructive argument there, Monkey. I mean, it's incredibly difficult to argue with all the valid points that you've just made about X23 being a better character. So, I don't know, guys. I guess I'm wrong. Again. Fuck me, right? Alright, let's get the old parry. Oh, no, we'll just go for an intercept. Hey, that was a pretty smooth kill for the most part. I missed the bonus damage. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I used my special 3 and then I forgot it was a 5-star. Because, you know, during these challenges and stuff, I take any opportunity I can to kind of look up and read chat and all the glorious and lovely messages that are constantly bombarded. Oh, thank you very much, Joshua. Appreciate the kind words there, my friend. Seatin is God. I think that's a little bit too generous. I'd say Seatin is a pasty white British man who spends all his time in his parents' garden making Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube videos. That sounds a little bit more accurate than Seatin is God. But, you know, I appreciate the sentiments and what you're trying to do there. Seatin, I'm never wrong. I wouldn't say I'm never wrong. I just say, like, when I am wrong, I appreciate being like, hey, Seatin, you're wrong, or, you know, you may have got this, or you may not have considered this because of X, Y, and Z. I appreciate, you know, if I am genuinely wrong, like, being explained to me why I am wrong. Like, I can always appreciate that when somebody's like, Seatin, you're wrong about this. Why? Tell me why I'm wrong. Like, I want to know. Like, I'm curious, man. I can adapt if I'm given knowledge. I'm not overly stubborn about stuff, but I like to be given an alternate perspective. I'm the definition of banter. Appreciate that, prestigious game. I'll take that one. I feel like while I'm not the definition of banter, I feel like occasionally we have some good banter on these live streams for sure. Alright, okay. Let's get that. Will that do it? Hey, not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Do I still like Crossbones? I really like Crossbones. I don't really play him too much anymore. But he's one of the most fun champions, at least in my opinion, to play. Like, I used to love my Crossbones, especially kind of like last year. I played him so much between like summer and December. It's one of my kind of go-to champions for a lot of stuff. But yeah, kind of as I moved up and up and up, I just kind of struggled to find a place for him outside of like Labyrinth, outside of stuff like Road to the Labyrinth of Legends and occasional challenges. I think mainly when I got my Gwenpool, like, I don't know, I just didn't really find too much of a use for my Crossbones anymore. Because he used to be like my go-to like skill champion before I had Black Widow Awakened. I think that was it. I stopped using Crossbones when I had Black Widow Awakened. Just don't have a good champion division, really. Oh no, we're blocking a little bit too much. Alright, there we go. I disagree with you on Wolverine being better than OG Deadpool. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Ham. To be honest, like, I haven't really played around too much with OG Deadpool, but the thing that you know, OG Deadpool, to me, from what I've seen in his damage, it looks quite bad, whereas his regeneration is certainly a lot more reliable than Wolverine. So I can see that perspective for sure, man. I totally understand that. But to be honest, I've taken like OG Deadpool out of a lot of my tier list stuff just because he is, for 99% of the player base, a very irrelevant character because nobody has him anymore and you can't get him as a 4-star. So yeah, the players that have him, like, they know he's a good champion, like, they know where to use him and when to use him, but for a lot of people, like, it's just not really worth mentioning. Like, when I'm talking about, you know, tech champions, I don't bring in Kang, and when I'm talking about Cosmic, I don't really bring up Thanos, just because they're so, like, they're so rare and out of the way that just, yeah, if you get them, you probably know their worth. Hey, that's alright. What did we take? We took a chunk of damage a minute ago. I forgot where it was from. I think it was a special, man. I think I failed at that. Seatin, you're wrong. Why am I wrong? Because insult. Seatin, you're wrong. Why am I wrong? Because insult. I'm a little bit confused to that, Sean, but I'll take that. I mean, occasionally, like, I do, if somebody just comes in and they're like, see, you're wrong, this character's amazing. They don't give any explanation, then I might low-key roast somebody. Because occasionally I'm a little bit of an asshole, but we'll see what's up. Hey, what's up? Rage, dude. I feel like I need to add you to the friend list for sure, my boy. Oh, let's get the blubberyest whale up there. I accidentally removed that. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for that, my man. Really do appreciate the super chat, guys. Can we get some whales in chat for your boy Jay? He was one of the blubberiest whales of the stream yesterday, man. That was a very, very fierce competition. But I'm glad you got in contact with CLG and he added you to the waiting list. I think one of the things, especially with the top alliances and stuff, is just, I don't think we have any openings right now. But, maybe soon, man. Like, there's always, like, changes in people's circumstances, especially when, you know, we're looking at, like, 120 people across all the alliances. So I'm sure something will pop up in a few weeks' time. But I understand it can be a bit of a pain finding a new alliance, especially at the endgame. But yeah, dude, hopefully see you in ISO 8D soon, man. That'd be pretty damn sweet. Oh, no. Nick, dude, that sucks, man. I don't know what you can do, my friend, apart from sub. I don't think they're going to do anything. I think it's just one of those things that you kind of have to soak up to, like, just shit happens, my friend. I understand, like, I'd be so pissed if I was going for a Legends run and, like, the game went down during that. But I don't think, like, there's anything Kabam are going to be able to do. But yeah, I don't know, they might be able to give you, maybe if you made like a real big noise about it, like the refills and stuff back, quite possibly. But yeah, that's all you can do, man. Oh, dude, I feel for you on that one though, man, that is like a really, really crap scenario to be in. But in terms of like what realistic solutions they have to that, just don't know, my friend. Because they seem to have, like, no tech for doing anything. Like, your boy Ham, he got hacked, and they couldn't restore his characters. To know about, they just seem fucking useless for the most part. It's very, very frustrating. I always get that, Steven. Like, it's one of the things of being a YouTuber, man. You just get everybody having their throw in. And some people genuinely have some really great input into the channel. Like, you know, if I've missed something, or if I haven't considered anything or talked about something, there were like a really, really nice comment about, you know, like explaining it in a little bit more detail. And if you're one of those people, and we do have a few people like that in chat today, guys, you are the real channel MVPs. The people who write stuff constructively and help me understand. Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm only human. Like, I can misinterpret stuff and make mistakes. Like, that is entirely possible. But, like, educate me, boys. Like, that's what I need. And in return, I will educate you the best I can with the knowledge that I may have. Lego for Iceman again to dupe him. Nah, we're not going for another Iceman crystal. Like, it's not worth the gamble, in my opinion, just to dupe Iceman, who, in my opinion, doesn't really need to be awakened. But he's a very nice luxury of being awakened. The only thing, there's one, like, I love your boy Analyzer, right? But, oh man, it kind of physically hurt me when he used the generic awakening gem on Iceman. Like, the 5-star generic awakening gem. I was like, no, that gem is so rare. It's so rare. And you've used it on a character that really doesn't benefit a huge amount from it. Oh, that kind of pained me. Also, when he's in the crystals for the next 2 weeks. Oh, the generic, man, that generic is like, it's a godsend. I don't think I'll ever use it. I'm gonna be too scared to use it ever. But some people, I guess they do have, like, I guess I just play with a bit more of a hoarding style. It's really weird how, like, people use items and resources in game. I guess I'm always thinking about, like, the largest picture possible. But damn, yeah, that would have definitely been quite down my list. How likely is it Gladiator Hulk is coming to the game? I'd say very likely around the release of 4 Ragnarok. I'd say it's very, very likely that he's going to be able to come in. And I reckon he's going to be a science champion, and maybe he's going to be super damn good. Oh, fair enough, Ham. Like, I mean, that seems like probably the right thing to do in your scenario. It's just so bad. So BS. Ham got hacked, and they sold all of his top champions. And then he contacted Kabam Sport, and they were like, oh, there's nothing that we can do about it. So yeah, he has this account where, like, all his top resources and champions are sold. And there's, like, no way for him to get him back. You know, like, he can't have rank 4 champions because he's already done the Labyrinth of Legends stuff, upgraded those characters, but some hackers stole them. So yeah, man, like, just absolutely fucked, and Kabam Sport can't do anything about that. To somebody that spent, like, thousands of dollars on their account. So yeah, I think that's a very, very poor show on their behalf. So, I don't know, man. Oh, thank you very much, Sibo. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have a relatively I don't know. I'm always thinking about, you know, what I want to achieve in the game, and having a diverse roster and kind of maximizing, you know, just basically being prepared for, like, every single challenge that could possibly crop up. I'm very happy I got Iceman now, because I got a way to deal with, like, multiple special freeze. We got Immunity Champion, a nice evade counter with a spam special 1. Although I probably wouldn't use Iceman solely for countering evade. I don't know, maybe. I think out of all my rank 4 champions, once I do Labyrinth, you know, he's probably going to be the best option for that kind of stuff. But we'll see. I love playing Iceman, though. He's just such that, like, the animations are so incredibly fluid. Yeah, same here, Daniel. I always put them in very carefully. I put them in batches of, like, I'll go up to, like, 19, 39, 59, 79, 99, in terms of, like, my 4-star dupe levels, so that I never, you know, if I'm putting stones into a certain character, so that I make sure that certain levels are never wasted. Hey, what's up, my boy Stan Lee? Dude, it is a pleasure to see you in the live stream today. Hope you're doing very well, my friend. Always good to see you. Anyone here hyped for 4 Ragnarok? I imagine a good 100% of the chat is hyped for 4 Ragnarok. I think it looks, generally speaking, I think it looks like the best Marvel movie that's been made so far. I legitimately, guys, like, I feel like I'm a little bit more hyped for 4 Ragnarok than I am for Avengers Infinity War at the moment. It just looks so good. Like, the movie looks insane. There's just so much going on. And, like, that final shot of, like, what is it? Hulk jumping into, what is that, like, fire demon in hell. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I've forgotten the name of the fire demon. He does have a name, though. He's a predominant comic book character. Yes, my comic book extensive knowledge is not super savvy. Oh, Jade, I'm not hating. Well, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't the best option. I'm just saying it's kind of something I wouldn't have done. But yeah, I guess at the end of the day, that is a valid point. You can do whatever you want with your account. Like, you can rank up Spider-Gwen and that, but I don't know. Just as somebody that, like, very carefully makes all of their rank up choices and stuff, just seeing, like, people make decisions that I classify as unoptimal, it's just always a little bit painful. But again, people are totally entitled to do that, and I'm entitled to cringe back a little bit when people make moves like that. But it ain't too bad, man. Because I made it pretty bad. I cringed so hard when I look at my Cable rank up an Awakening video. Definitely shouldn't have awakened him, man. That was such a bad move. Mistakes were made. Past Seatin, man. He was a noob. I guess that's why I cringe, because it reminds me of a much more naive version of myself that didn't have the wider perspective. And now that I feel like I've acquired that, like, seeing people make mistakes that I feel like I've made in the past is probably the reason why. If you want to get into the psychology of it, boys. Exactly, I'm not hating. Like, I like Analyzer, man. He's a solid dude. He does some amazing Marvel Contest of Champions videos. I'm just saying in terms of decision making, it's something that I would not have necessarily done. Psychology 101 with Seatin. Terrible psychology, man. Civil Warrior was really, really decent. Sorry, Civil War was decent, not Civil Warrior. He's very mediocre as a character. Civil War was a great film, though. I reckon Thor Ragnarok, though, it's going to be my number one MCU Marvel film. But we'll see what's up. Damn, very nice. Is your 5-star Stark Spidey at rank 3 or rank 4, Liga? What's the rank on that? Alright, let's go for Gwenpool. How do I keep taking damage? I literally don't even remember any of the fights in this path so far. I've been looking at chat way too much. Right, we got the in there. Can we get the stun? Oh, beautiful. That's so perfect. Man, I'm so happy about that. Any champions better than Gwenpool, Archangel, and Iceman for a 4 or 5-star? Well, those are some of the best, but depends on what scenario, really. Like, champions all have their different uses and quirks. I suggest, if you're not already aware of it, Mac, we have a tier list on the channel, in which I kind of rank all the champions in the game and where I kind of think they fall into in terms of their effectiveness and what they can bring to the table. So I'd suggest looking that up on YouTube. It's called Seatin's Tier List 14.0. Right, let's lance this Vulture a little bit more. I think we got this, dude. I've had so much practice on Vulture, just from like dummy web slinger runs that I've been doing. It's been going well. Speaking of a 5-star Mute Awakening gem, sitting on 1, I have Colossus. Any thoughts who it's worth saving for? The Mute Awakening gem, I'd say if it's a mutant one, like if you're Archangel, like that's probably the best option overall. And if you don't have Archangel, maybe Spider-Man, maybe Iceman, just as the icing on the cake for that character. But yeah, I'd like to get Iceman Awakened one day, and I will get him Awakened one day, I believe, with a Mutant Awakening gem. Unless I decide to, like, save all my, 10k shards for when Ice Angel comes to the 10k crystals. All my 5-star shards for when Archangel comes to the 10k crystals. That's what I meant to say there. Damn, okay, we've got 4 paths to go. Let's go left. Archangel use a 4-star generic. Yeah, that's a pretty good choice in my opinion. Yeah, exactly as well, Jada. That's an alternate perspective. But, like, you know, we're talking about... you can play a game any way you want. Like, that's the whole point of the game. But part of discussion and doing video guides and tutorials and, you know, having a lot of conversation on this channel about which characters are best, what decisions are good to make, is kind of a process of people making mistakes and upgrading characters and playing around with characters that are not necessarily super great, so we can find out who's good and who's not good. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, that's what this channel's all about, is trying to give out the best possible Marvel Contest of Champions advice. And a lot of that, you know, involves sharing kind of stories and experiences on, like, decisions that people have made to upgrade certain characters and, you know, why certain stuff is a really good and bad option. But yeah, that's just my perspective on it. I kind of get I kind of get the point you're trying to make, but as well, like, this stuff needs to be talked about, it needs to be discussed, so we can find out, you know, what's good, what's not good. Ice Angel. Oh, did I say Ice Angel? Oh, I probably did. My words are all over the place today. I mean, we've been live streaming for almost 3 hours now, guys. It gets to the point after like 2 hours where I can barely form a sentence, so it's not going too bad. Ah, it's all good, you boy, PJ. Appreciate that. MCOC dies, what am I going to do? I don't know, I might go into like community management or continue my YouTube career. I will cross that bridge when I come to it. Like, I'll see what's up. Like, if there's another super hype game I want to jump in on YouTube, then maybe continue that. But I feel like this is not a scenario that is going to be, you know, I'm going to be faced with in the next like 6 months, for example. Oh, I haven't watched Baby Driver yet. I really do need to see it, though. I'm very much looking forward to that. I know a baller like you wouldn't need it, but what I think about adding a daily ISO quest running alongside the daily Catalyst event, I wouldn't mind a daily ISO event if it, like, gave a really decent amount of ISO. But, yeah, it'd be a nice addition to have. I don't think they'd probably do a daily one. They'd probably have something like the Gold Realm. Like, ISO Realm would be quite nice to see. We kind of got that in the form of Halls of Healing during Summoner Compensation Month. But, it would be nice to have, like, a ridiculous realm that just gives you, like, 100,000 ISO per run. I'd love to see something like that. Also, I think ISO is one of the main reasons that people grind and buy offers so much, just because you're always in need of quite a lot of it. Have I played Brawl Stars? Not yet. I want to give it a try, though. It looks interesting, though. Yeah, I've heard very good things about Baby Driver. I want to check it out. I saw the, what was it? The, like, first 5 minutes or opening scene on YouTube. Like, the movie studio uploaded it. Very, very cool. Like, it sold me for sure. I just haven't had time, really, to get out to the cinema and see it. Damn! Apuva! Dude, that is some crazy... terrible luck there, my friend. Went for 3 5-star crystals and got 2 Iron Patriots and a Colossus. Damn, bro. Just feels bad, man. That is absolutely horrible. Is it possible to do the first run of LoL with a 550 Star-Lord and 5,000 units? Yeah. I mean, I'd probably save up 6,000 if you wanted to have a little bit of a buffer there. Maybe even... It depends on your ability to play, really. Like, if you're super, super good, you could probably do it about 3,000-4,000 with a 550 Star-Lord, and then kind of scaling up to, like, I'm really terrible, is probably about 10k units for a 550 Star-Lord on your first run. So yeah, it kind of depends on your ability to play. But once you can consistently reach the enrage timer on, like, Red Hulk and Star-Lord, like, practice on both enemies, have a little bit of diversity, read up on the Labyrinth of Legends guide on the channel, and yeah, watch all the fights and stuff, just get a little bit savvy with it, do your homework, and it will be a cheap run. But yeah, it's definitely possible with a 550 Star-Lord. Quite a few YouTubers have done it, like Legend of Bobbin did a live stream with it a while ago. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, Frojo didn't use Star-Lord, I think he used Storm and Rogue. But yeah, it's definitely possible with a 550 Star-Lord. Lots of posting people. Manners maketh them. I am excited for the upcoming Kingsman film. I love the first one. One of the fun facts is the, you know that church scene in Kingsman where it's like Colin Firth and he's in apparently Kentucky with a load of like just like crazy religious zealots or whatever they are. I think it's just, yeah, just a load of like Bible people, and yeah, they all kind of like go absolutely insane and just start like beating the crap out of each other. Like, that scene is actually filmed in a church that is about 2 minutes away from my house. So that's a fun fact. The church is literally around the corner. It's crazy. It's in Deep Cut in the UK. So that's a fun fact. That's one of the lines that, you know, if I ever meet somebody that's interested in movies, I'm like, well, you know, if we ever hang out, like, that church is like literally just behind my house. So, you know, we'll go have a look. Fun fact of the day. Valfurious, hey, what is up? Thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. How would I go about setting up a war with you guys? 2665 rating, undefeated since we made the alliance. Damn, I am not too sure, Valfurious. I'd probably add like CLG or Squinty. I'm not too sure if we do predetermined wars or if they're up for that. But yeah, either add like CLG Anthony or Squinty if you go to my alliance in the game, and yeah, see if they're up for doing that stuff. Yeah, I don't manage any of the war queuing or anything like that. But generally, I don't think we don't queue for predetermined matches as far as I'm aware. We just generally like just queue whenever it's off cooldown to maximize the amount of shards we can get. But I don't know, it might be something fun to do if they are interested, but it's up to the officers, man, and I am not involved in that decision-making process. Right, we gonna evade this SP2? Probably could have finished it before that, but it's all good. Right, is it possible to guarantee hitting Karnak Special 2 with a 5-hit combo? I'm not too sure, actually. I don't really play enough Karnak to give you a solid answer on that question, if I'm honest, but I think if you do like a medium and then triple light, like a 4 combo, I think that guarantees it. As far as I'm aware, that's the only combo that I think guarantees like landing you every special. But yeah, I think if you finish on a medium, Karnak Special 2, I believe is still a little bit too slow. Oh man, we got bleeds for days. Just get this Loki down. I think the special one should do it. Yeah, plenty. Will Kabam ever finish Alliance bases? Gosh, I have no idea, man. No idea. Maybe at some point. But, I don't know, maybe around... I feel like they're going to have some sort of big announcement. If they're going to be at New York Comic Con, and if they're going to make a thing of it, I feel like there's going to be a big announcement. Like, they announced, what was it, New York Comic Con? It was all the Doctor Strange stuff at New York Comic Con last year. And they showed, like, the abilities preview for, like, Mordo and Dr. Voodoo and all that. And that was pretty cool. Hey, that was a beautiful kill. We had some insane RNG there. Was that only 27 hits? Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, 27 hits. Oh my god, Gwenpool for the win, man. Fantastic. YouTube ad revenue is dying. Well, Dark Lord, I really do appreciate your in-depth insight into the inner workings of YouTube ad revenue and YouTube as a business. I mean, wow, I appreciate that, man. Like, thank you for providing such an in-depth breakdown of the decline of YouTube ad revenue. Like, with all of those facts and information and case studies that you've used to back it up. Like, YouTube ad revenue, it's alright, it ain't too bad. It's never been exceptional. For, you know, kind of what it is in comparison to other forms of media. But it's certainly not too bad. See, a Man of Legends is Soul. Yeah, I'll take that, man. I'll take that. Next LOL run, it's going to be later this evening, afraid. After we finish this 100%, we've got 3 more paths to go. Going to have a bit of a break, practice on a couple of Spider-Man. And yes, we'll get it done. Looking forward to it, man. Spider-Man path tonight. Ooh, can't wait. Why did they block my specials after using a 5 combo? Oh, they shouldn't, using Vision. You need to finish on a medium, though. So, you gotta see what's up. Man, I don't enjoy Seatin's sarcasm, man. He's just a bit of an asshole most of the time. I feel like he just uses sarcasm to kind of get away with being an asshole. I don't appreciate that. The MCOC Google. Well, I know a little bit about MCOC. I'm alright at this game. Yeah, I think the special one should do it if we get... Oh, we didn't even need to get a crit now. Sweet, man! The chat makes this game feel like a dating game. Like, global chat? Global chat's really weird, man. You got a load of kids, like, looking for girlfriends in there. It's fucking creepy as shit. 5-star gem on Guillotine. Definitely not, man. Definitely not. You want to save that for a much better Mystic Champion like Voodoo or Dormammu are pretty great options when they eventually come in later this year. Definitely not Guillotine, my friend. Oh, Ham, I'm not looking forward to it, man. I'm just gonna get salty AF, man. I'm just gonna be in such a... gonna rage pretty hard. Seatin, who should I use for Realm of Legends? I would suggest looking up the Realm of Legends guide and figuring out who you have that would be a good option. Without looking at your roster, I can't really tell you that, my friend. Seatin, call on him, kids, but everyone knows he did the same 1 year ago. Oh, completely busted there, my friend. It's where I find all of my girlfriends, guys. It's an MCOC global chat. It's like Tinder, but it's better. Nah, guys, like, don't trust anybody in MCOC global chat. If people actively spend time there and they're not recruiting for an alliance, I just, you know, I just don't trust people that want to spend time in that channel. Right, let's get some damage off. Damn, this group just does not want to use his special one. Come on, bro. Right, there we go. Perfect. Oh, not a single crit, really? Out RNG, boys. Yeah, it's better because you find gamer girls. You don't want to look for love in global chat, guys. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Global chat is terrible for the most part. Dude, I find people try to pick up people or trying to get BFs and GFs in global chat. That's exactly what we're talking about now, man. That's what we've been talking about for the last few minutes. It's a bit weird. Make a Super Gaming Family diss track? No, I ain't hating on you. Unless, like, Mr. LT starts doing some shit. Like, I got nothing to diss that boy on. Like, I'm alright with him at the moment. Like, I kind of enjoyed his initial, like, return to MCOC video. Like, it was quite a spectacular entrance. Catfishing everywhere, guys. You're gonna get catfished to fuck if you're in global chat, man. Next thing you know, you're sending your imaginary girlfriend units every 5 minutes, guys, because she needs them to get this new champion. She needs those units. You're going broke. That's it, boys. Your Lord and Savior, RNGesus. Yeah, RNG basically means random numbers, which is, you know, like getting a crit or not getting a crit. It's kind of the random number generator. A good RNG is if we crit and we get like a stack of the frostbite, so we get crazy damage. Bad RNG is if we just get like a normal hit that does like 300 damage. I might do a video on like my top 10 favorite characters in terms of their design. I think Iceman's definitely up there. Apart from his awakened ability in defense. I hate that. I love playing Iceman. Like, Iceman from a playing perspective is an amazingly designed character. He's very, very fun, very fluid to play. But in terms of like fighting him, he is a bit of a douche. Seatin is my city. Appreciate that, Julio. Seatin over Mr. LT's not over enthusiastic. I'd say occasionally we're a little bit not completely pessimistic. But I think for the most part, as a person, I feel like I'm a very pessimistic person, you know? I'm always like, okay, this is probably how it's gonna go. It's probably gonna be quite bad. But that's, I don't know, that's just the way I like to do things. If you have your expectations low, then they're always like, oh, it's always like, oh, that's alright. That's alright, ain't too bad, boys. Seatin's patch 12.0 review is #1. God, I don't think I actually did a review on it. I think I did my initial, like, this is patch 12.0 and it fucking sucks, guys. What the fuck have we done about? Oh my god, this is the biggest steaming pile of shit I've ever seen. I think that was mostly the initial video. And then we had the adapting to 12.0. That's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. I kind of look back on it and I'm like, Seatin, you smug little sarcastic douchebag. But it was still a cool video. Right. Oh, how the libbity dibbity hibbity hip hop did we miss that parry? You know what? No, I'm not gonna go for a 5 combo and decimate. Because he can't bleed. How can I not bait this guy special too? Oh, I suck at this game. There we go. He's down. Boosh. Perfect bonus. The video game has been won. Archangel duped 4-star to rank 5 or 5-star and dupe Iceman to rank 3. There's no right or wrong answer to that, Vincent. It kind of depends what you and your roster need. Like, it's totally up to you, my friend. Totally up to you. Both very different champions for different scenarios. Oh, Right. Oh, man. Hashtag. We got to adapt. Was there a hashtag around that? I don't think there was a hashtag around that. It's just like, guys, we got to adapt. We got to get better at this game. We got to get as good as the developers, man. Oh, that was very much a clown fiesta for sure. But I don't know, man. I'm glad we got past 12.0. Because I shit a brick when 12.0 was dropped. I was like, damn, is this game like dead now? Am I gonna have to like quit MCOC and start working at McDonald's, flipping some burgers? You know, your boy, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready to get, you know, go to the stove, man. So we've prolonged my, you know, extensive career as chief of burgers at McDonald's for at least a few more years. Wow, a few more years, a few more months, let's say that. Flippity, it's flippity dippity hippity hip hop, which is obvious. It's one of my favorite lines to say, you know. It's good, man. It's from Eminem's Rap God, actually. It's flippity dippity hippity hip hop. You don't really want to get into a pissing match with this rappity rap. Packing a back in the back of the yak, backpack rap, yap 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 yakety yak. But you do it really, really fast, so you can impress the girls with it. Like, trust me, boys, you get that out of the party, you're like, Rap God comes out on, and then you lay you nail like every single lyric. Guys, I'm telling you, you're getting some ass tonight. I actually got laid once at this university party. It was a really, really odd night, but I went into this like, how many years ago was it? It was about 3 years ago, 3.5. Wait, was it 3.5 or 2.5? But yeah, basically I was at this university party in Bath. I'd gone to stay with my friend Laura, and she'd gone to bed because she's really ill, so I was out with like a load of her friends and stuff. And we went to like this flat party, and I just walk in, and they're like bumping Forgot About Dre, and at the time, like, that was my jam. It's still my jam, guys. I love Forgot About Dre. But I just went in, and like, I was a little bit drunk, so I nailed all of it. I probably like fucked up a couple of times, but like, I bumped it out pretty hard, and this girl was like super, super impressed. So we got chatting, and then she just invited me back to hers. It's a good time, guys. It was a good time. It was a great, great, great weekend. Definitely rate it. But yeah, that's the only time ever in the history that, you know, rapping has got a pasty white kid like me laid. But apart from that, it ain't too bad. Oh, MCOC is the best mobile game. Forget Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. You know, it's subjective, man. Everybody has their own stuff. Like, I really like MCOC, but I can appreciate people that are really into Clash Royale and Clash of Clans for sure. But yeah, it depends on what you like, man. Seatin is God. Damn. Yeah, it's a weird night for sure, man. Weird night for sure. Right, let's get that. Oh! Boosh! It's down. And to be honest, guys, like, university in England, like, it ain't that hard, boys. If you got, like, a little bit of game, I'm telling you, you can have a very, very good time. I never went to university. I only stayed with, like, a lot of friends that were at various universities. Path, again, Spider-Man Path, my friend. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun. Bump to a lit tune. Oh, yeah. There have been times, like, where, I don't know, something has come on a club, and I've just gone a little bit crazy. What is it? Like, Look At Me Now? I like that. Oh, man, that is a jam for sure. But to be honest, I have, like, no game when it comes to clubs. I'm so bad at clubs. Because clubs, like, there are two rules. There's kind of, like, two rules for getting laid in a club. And the first one is you have to be very, very attractive. And the second one is you have to not be unattractive. Like, that's very, very important as well. You just have to be, like, a good-looking person. Or not a good-looking... Yeah, kind of good-looking and above. Maybe in certain areas you can get away with being a mediocre-looking person. But, just got no club game, boys. I got no club game. You just gotta be good looking, and then you just gotta, like, grind on some ass, and then, I don't know, just stuff happens by the look of it. But, oh my gosh, I'm terrible. Terrible at pulling in clubs. Never been able to do it. It's not really my thing either, like, kind of like to talk to people a little bit. Be like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Yo, wanna see this? Like, yeah, she's rank 3. Cube level 80. Spider-Gwen, yeah, I can clear master mode with her. Like, you wanna see some gameplay? Like, girl, like, I'm gonna show you some live gameplay right now. How about, like, oh, like, it's a little bit crowded in here. How about we go somewhere where I can do a live commentary as well, along with this gameplay? And then, like, you take them back, and then, like, you show them how good you are at playing Spider-Gwen. And then, like, just stuff happens, boys. Like, trust, it happens. To get laid in the States, just be original and British. Can confirm. British, being British does work. It puts you in a good standing. Like, having that accent, like, it's one of those, like, token British people. If you go anywhere that's, like, not your natural place to be in, like, you have that, like, oh, like, I'm a person from not here. And, hey, people are like, wow, you're a person from not here? That means I'm not gonna ever see you again. I know that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I don't know, might not be too bad. What else do we have? Right, let's, sorry guys, chat's lit AF. That's pretty much it, young Matt. Those are the steps. Okay, let's get the old parry in there. I ain't too bad, guys. I got a little bit of game. Got a little bit of game occasionally. I think. Oh, there was a point where I was like, it's between the ages of like 17 and like 16 to 18. I just had ridiculous levels of confidence. I had like nothing could hold me back at all. But it's really weird because I was a lot uglier then. Like, I'm quite ugly now, guys, but like back then, like, just imagine this, but degenerated a little bit more tubby and youthful. Like, I didn't have a beard. I had nothing going on. No, man, but like heaps of confidence, guys. Like, if you don't have anything, just pretend that you are the most confident person in the world. Just soiree up to everyone and be like, hey, what's going on? How's it going? Yo, what's up? How's your evening? Man. Terrible life tips, guys. So yeah. Oh, right, let's get the Salt Buster down. Special one, evade. But for the most part, guys, you just gotta shit talk. And I don't know, maybe eventually, like, the stars will align. Oh, what's that? I'm Scottish, so me and Seatin be close. Origins, yeah, man. You're my boy from the north, the far north, man. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, I guess like down in the south, I'm kind of like an Oberyn, and up north you're a bit like a Jon Snow. We got that dynamic going on. It's all about the blag, boys. It's all about the blag. Step BC, and I don't feel like that's a huge perk. Thank you, Yodanis. I guess. I guess that's a good. I appreciate that, man. In the US, we say fake it until you make it. That's pretty good advice, generally speaking, for the majority of stuff. Agent Venom rank 5. There are much better skill champions, in my opinion, to take up to rank 5 before Agent Venom. But maybe eventually you could join the ranks of the rank 5 for Alliance War Defense. But yeah, he's alright. I'd definitely take up a Black Panther Civil War for Alliance War Defense first. I don't think there are many scenarios where you'd play like Agent Venom over like a Crossbones, a Black Widow, a Gwenpool, or Elektra. But he's okay, man. He's got a lot of going on for him. Right. What? How did that not kill him? We had the ice armor. Oh man, I thought the ice armor was gonna like trigger. What? It didn't. What happened there? Like, we took full damage from that, but we didn't get the bonus on the special too. Because it dealt like 1,400 damage, and it still should have been 4.5k on a non-crit. Mate, this game is 100% broken. I made no mistakes there. The game is just, it's broken, man. It's worked against me. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Of course I do. Oh, Ben Hughes. Dude, I appreciate that, man. That's incredibly charming of you, my boy. Yeah, that's it, Stanley. You gotta get your Spider-Gwen up, man. I'm telling you, boys, like, you ain't even getting a handy if your Spider-Gwen isn't at least Cube level 80. Like, that's the biggest secret in the books out there. Like, a lot of people feel like you have to go to the gym, or, like, be really good looking. Like, people are just looking for people that invest their resources in Spider-Gwen, because that's how you know, like, you know, you got a solid squeeze. Hey, not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Oh man, Brad, that is, well, at least you got $10, man. Cool, you got $10 and a girlfriend. That sounds like a great deal, man. I'd definitely sign up for that one. Seatin, I will pay to see you rip a bong while beating Labyrinth of Legends. I feel like any money that you give me, I'm probably going to lose half of it if I just ripped a bong and went to continue on fighting Labyrinth of Legends. So yeah, man, I don't feel like overall I would make, you know, a great return on that investment. Unless, you know, we're talking like 4 figures, man. It's like that would cost me a crap load of revives. I wouldn't be able to play very well in that state, I would imagine. No, I know for sure I can't play very well in that state. Not that I've ever been in that state, guys, but I imagine. No, I'm just kidding, guys. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. Just missed a 4-star Loki. What's that? Just missed a 4-star Loki, but I like his buff steal. His buff steal's like a very fun novelty thing to have, but ain't that great, man. Ain't that great. It's all good, SK. Appreciate you stopping by, man. That's it, Paul. You've wasted all the time at the gym, dude. I read what was it? One of your comments on, like, I think it was like Jade Jolie's crystal opening video. Like, I was watching that the other day. I had a good chuckle at your comment, Paul. Very, very cheeky, man. Gotta appreciate that, though. It was like Jade in the video was talking about, like, wanting to get Beast, and then Paul was like in the comments, like, if you ever need a Beast, hit me up. Like, Paul, you devil, man. You devil. Okay, let's finish it off with a majestic special 2. Is that another 27 hits? Nah, it's going to be another 27 hits. We're going to make it happen. Hey, not too bad, boys. Not too bad. It's a challenge, man. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't know. Maybe at some point, man. Like once it all becomes legal in the UK, which is probably never going to happen. Maybe one day. I reckon it's going to happen in like next 15, 20 years, but it's still going to be a while. Do I like Mr. LT? Mr. LT's the boy, man. Like, he's... Yeah, well, we're kind of best friends. Ah. No, fair play, man. Fair play. I think if you've got, like, an established relationship, like, I can kind of tell, like, she was definitely, like, down for the banter on that one, because she definitely... She kind of replied and got involved. So, like, that, under that scenario, man, where it's established banter, like, it's all good, man. See, you should, a freestyle master mode challenge, all trash freestyles. Yeah, we're doing that next month, Adam. That's what's happening, man. We're calling it the Meme Team Freestyle Master Mode Challenge. And it's gonna be, lit AF, as the cool kids would say. It's gonna be a good time. Did I watch Legion? I have not watched. I watched like the first episode in a bit, but I wanna give it a try. I think it's all available now on I think it's on Amazon Prime. I'm not 100% sure if it's like all available for free, but I don't know. I'll check it out. I hope it is. I think you can just buy it, but yeah, we'll see what's up. But I want to watch that and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, I need to get caught up to date on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, I'm so far behind. I'm like season 1. I'm in the gutter, boys. I'm in the gutter. Most men went to the strip club, but the real men are watching girls when they open their crystals. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, two very different environments, I would say, Stanley. You know, there's a lot of difference, I guess, but sure. Do I have YouTube Red? I don't have YouTube Red, actually. There's nothing that's like... The problem with YouTube Red is, like, they just do it so poorly. Like, they just don't market it very well. And, like, it's just not very compelling to have. Like, I really... If YouTube legitimately pushed, like, YouTube Red a lot more, it would be an absolute game changer for kind of pretty much every content creator on the platform. Like, there would just be so much more, like, cash floating about in terms of, yeah, for, like, content creators and stuff. It'd be amazing. But they really don't seem to care about it for the majority. So, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. But I kind of wish that they make, you know, I'd love for YouTube to, you know, want to compete with, like, Amazon Prime and Netflix and offer all those services. And you can watch all your favorite movies and stuff on YouTube. You know, with the subscription and stuff, while also, like, a portion of that goes to creators and stuff, man. That'd be super sick. But yeah, they just don't really do squat. YouTube Red is like, it's kind of like a premium subscription. So when somebody with YouTube Red watches a video, like, we get a lot more cash per, like, 1,000 views. Like, it's a really, really decent amount for the most part. But yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. I love YouTube Red, man. But, like, at the moment, there's just not really much of a reason to get it, in my opinion. Just because, like, a lot of the stuff just, yeah, isn't really my cup of tea. But there's a lot of cool stuff that they can potentially do with, like, you know, YouTube Red and the format of it. But, I don't know. Wow, prestigious. Dude, that's a foolproof plan, man. I guarantee that will work. Maybe on, like... There might be, like, 2 to 5 women on the planet that might work on. But, yeah, I don't really know where they are. Just get ad block if you hate ads. But see, that's really... you know, ad block... I get ad block if you hate ads, but in terms of, like, a creator perspective... there are so many people that use ad block. Like, for example, my channel gets about, like, on average, about 2.5 million views every month, right? And only 1 million of those views are monetized. So I get views from 1.5 million people every month, or 1.5 million sources that are not using using ad block. So yeah, just because of ad block, I take roughly a 60% pay cut every month. So, like, ad block is very, very damaging to creators. Like, for me, like, it's personally fine because, like, I make enough to get by. But a lot of YouTubers that are building up, like, for example, if there wasn't this issue with ad block, you know, being so predominant, then people like Dork Lessons and Brian Grant, who maybe get like 1 million views every month, could have like a really healthy salary off that. Whereas I assume they're probably getting, you know, the equivalent of, if they're getting, you know, like 1 million, probably about 400,000, which is still pittance. Like, the thing that ad block really hurts is kind of the small upcoming YouTubers for the most part. So yeah, it sucks, man. And it's also like, it's a little bit ass kind of when you look at your, what is it, like figures and views, and you're like, oh, okay, I got 2.5 million views this month, but hey, look, I'm only going to be paid for 1 million of them. Like, just, it's not really a great feeling. It's like if you did all this work, you know, and handed it to your boss, say, you know, you did like, I don't know, 10 projects, and your boss is like, well, I'm going to take all of these 10 projects, but hey, you know what, I only kind of feel like paying you for 4 of them. So, I don't know. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but one of the amazing things that we have, especially in the MCOC community, which I'm very fortunate for, is we just have so many people that are very happy to support YouTubers and like in super chats and stuff, and for people like Dave that have merch, like buy merch, like that really helps you know, go a long way to help supporting the creation of content and stuff. So it ain't too bad. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you don't ad block, I got mad appreciation for that. But I kind of I understand it. Like, it's fine. And I don't really, you know, I'm not going to ever be like, if you use ad block, like, don't watch my videos ever. Like, I don't need you. But it's just one of those things, like, it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, I really do appreciate anybody that removes ad block for the videos or whitelist the channel. That's always amazing. But yeah, people are going to do what they're going to do at the end of the day. Oh, Seatin, you have 3.3 million in Cable Arena now. Awesome stuff, Andrew. Dude, you're on some fairly decent track, man. Just gonna get 1 million and a bit more. And then we're... what? I was not aware of that, Ben. Dude, I kind of want to link to it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. So I'm not too sure. Really? Run ads? And what, is live stream? I never run ads on my live stream, so I think it's a lot bit annoying. I find, what is it? Yeah, it's just, it's something I used to do at the start, and then I was like, nah, like, I'm fine without it. I'd rather just keep a kind of engaged and consistent flow in the chat. But I do have a money on, a button on my end when it comes to the live stream that can, like, run an ad at any point if I want to. Just send all the people without ad block ads. But, like, it's, you know, it's like maybe to do a break, but I don't really ever do it. Hey, thank you very much, Red Squadron. Appreciate that. Seeing I'm 45 shards off from getting the featured Iceman Crystal. Wish me luck when I pull Iceman. Dude, best of luck, Alan. Who would I say is the hardest hitting champion in terms of raw physical damage? Star-Lord, dude. Easily Star-Lord, man. Am I going to get the vision off the next time it comes around? Most likely, Bryce. Like, I really, really want an OG vision. So yeah, when that comes back around, we're probably going to get that. Right, let's take this Vulture down, get 100% done. Then I need a bit of a break. And then we got to jump into Labyrinth and get the Spider-Man down. Right, I'm just going to go for it here. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Right, is that done 100%? Oh, please say it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, man. Feels good. It took a while to get that done. I guess we've been talking to chat about it quite a bit, but yeah, it's like 3 hours, 15 minutes. Hey, thank you. Yeah, Stan, dude, you're one of the biggest supporters of the channel, man. I really, really do appreciate it, my boy. But there we go. We are done. Got the basic. Let's open the 5-star signature stone crystals. We are looking for Mystic, really. Like, Mystic's kind of what we want for the old Dr. Voodoo. Get that boy up. And what else is useful? I guess tech's like fairly alright to pick up as well. But let's see what we get. We're going to pop open 5. And, hey, that's good. 2 Mystic. I will take that. I didn't believe we got, like, any Mystic last month. Just going to chuck these 2 in Dr. Voodoo then. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so that takes him up a little bit more. I still got a load of generics, but I'm saving those in case we, like, get, like, Archangel or a champion that, like, really, really relies on it from being awakened. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's live stream. We're going to have a bit of a break, and then we're going to jump into, what is it? Labyrinth of Legends, Spider-Man. I think we're probably going to be back about, like, 8, half 8, sometime around then. But yeah, just going to go have some dinner, and we'll figure it out. But I'll tweet out when we're going live. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you all very soon on the channel.